the
Right now that I have this, I can see.
Did I actually label it episode 2? Hold on, I need to restart.
Yeah.
Alright, let
Technical
me.
difficulties.
So yeah, my Twitch app still says I'm offline for some reason.
Okay, I did change it to session 2. Good.
There we go.
How do
I'll
I
say I
delete
know I'm not
that
offline.
thing
I got.
before we get started? No. Technical difficulties. Be right back.
No worries. Welcome in, chat. Howdy, every morning, everybody. Everybody, good morning. How you doing?
Hi.
Yo, Austin, do you have a online handle you'd like us to use for you? I got everybody else's in the title. Do you have an online like Twitch or YouTube handle you'd like us to share? Okay. Just double checking.
Can I just edit this because that is the wrong link now?
No worries. Just curious.
The manager. There we go.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No worries. I just want to be respectful and make sure it's there if you do, you know. Of course. There is.
Thank you. It's one of a kind, actually. You know, it's originally wooden and it has this like red color on it that was painted onto it. One of a kind, cannot be found anywhere else. You know how it is. I think so, yeah. Though a lot of those nowadays are plastic, sadly enough, but I have this one from my like family, so I forgot to give it to them when I moved, so I just have a random wooden clothespin now.
Alright, we are good.
That's true. It's true.
Oh, I still got my own going on over here. What the deuce is this? Thank you.
Yeah, he's in space right now.
That.
He's in mushroom space.
Yeah.
No, I want to manage videos.
Oh, that'll work.
Play capture.
Figure that after.
Hello, Rena. What is up? Hello, kitty. Are you going to be a problem? Are you going to bite me again?
Huh?
Heck yeah, dude. We love a good cat. I feel that. Oh, goodness. Well, I think I pulled my cord. There we go. That's fair. Rena's also pretty needy, but she's also a pain in my back. That cat. Yeah, I see you.
I don't think I should
Yeah, what's up?
link again. God damn it.
I think she answered your question. Yeah. Ah, yes.
All right, so bear with me, guys. I just gotta get these rescaled up.
Heck yeah.
That's half.
Go. Get out of the road. That's valid.
No worries.
Yeah. Unlike like a little random side topic while we're setting stuff up, I was on a campaign last night with Dylan. Characters died, so hell yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, man, I got to die. I got fucking murdered by a dragon.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's D&D 4e too, so it's a lot more like complex like stuff. So I've got to go make it. Well, actually, I already have a new character sheet made up just in case. So,
Hell yeah! I mean, in those kind of games, you gotta have one set up, you know.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I already have like a. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Which, for the chat who doesn't know, we did have a conversation beforehand about plot armor and if that was something that our characters would have. And you will be happy to know that our group immediately agreed to no motherfucking plot armor.
hell yeah, hell yeah. Listen, if we die, I want to at least die for a good reason, you know, and I want that to be my skill issue.
Fair.
I just realized if my character dies, so do her cats. Just so you know.
You made them bound together.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's how that's definitely gonna work.
So not only will you be killing a high elf, you'd be killing 2 adorable cats.
There's gonna be some.
I'm the DM. I kill so many people. I kill so many things in this game. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I feel like at some point as a DM, like, you definitely crush that threshold of not giving a fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. As a DM, you gotta sit there and, like, it's not even a threshold of not giving a fuck. It's literally that threshold of ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. I was DMing a campaign, and it was like one of the first. I'm still in the very new DM when it comes to DMing. And in the second session, I almost killed one of my characters, and I'm like, no, I didn't mean to.
I can't express how many times I've been DMing for, like, I think 4 years now, around there, and I can't express how many times where there's at least always, with every campaign, there's always been at least one encounter where there's definitely been an almost TPK by accident. Roman Harbor's already had one of those. Dylan can attest to this.
I gave them a challenge to level them up because I wanted to try to get them to level 3 by like the 3rd session, you know?
Yeah.
I accidentally almost killed one of the characters.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, that's just part of it. You got to learn how to like balance and power balance and all that stuff, and that takes a while to kind of learn that sometimes, including when you're new.
It was like one of those easy level ghoul things or whatever that appeared in swamps.
Yeah. I don't know much. I will be completely honest. I do not know much about like monster stat blocks, despite being a DM, because I do everything homebrewed. So because I like barely have any of those stat blocks down. But ghouls are supposed to be like what? Isn't that supposed to be like a level 2, level 3 party like monster?
I think the ones that I used, I think were like a 4th, not even a full level.
Damn, and they about died to that at level 3.
No, they weren't level 3 yet. I was trying to get them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. People are a little bit more fragile when they're at level 1 then, if that's the case. Yeah. That checks.
I still felt terrible because it was an accident and I was trying to pick something that they could handle and...
No, I get it. Alright. Alright, there we are. Alright, what? Wait, what the hell happened to my Discord? The fuck? Fix yourself. There we go. Cool. No, it's still glitching. What the hell? Yo, Discord, you good? Why is it doing that? That's fine. I can deal with that. Yoink. There we are.
Huh?
hesitate, overcompensate. Referral. Overcompensate.
All right, I think we're actually lined up like we're lined up properly here.
All right.
Cool.
Oh. All right, so with that, we are back up and rolling. I apologize for the wait, everybody, but thank you for chilling out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, we are starting episode 2 of the Lands of Argile campaign. If everyone remembers, just to do the quick breakdown, we do have. Let me go ahead. Not that one. There we go. So now I want to start with Austin because Austin, we named your character last week, and that was Kruger, if I remember right. Ruger without the K. Ruger. All right. So we got Ruger, who is Austin, and he is our bald eagle, Eric Cochran, who is one hell of a sniper. Yeah. Then we got Cammy, who is before I go any further, do you guys want to do your descriptions of your characters?
That's fine. Yeah. My character is Cammy Luck.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with Cammy, and then we'll go back to Austin so he can do Ruger.
Okay, sounds good to me. I play Cammy Luck. I play a warlock who doesn't remember much, and yeah, I mean, like, man's an entertainer. I don't think there's really much to say. The one weird thing about him is that he's got 4 freaking arms. Figure that out for yourself, buddy, as a human.
All right. Quick, to the point. I like it. Yep. Austin, tell us about Ruger real quick, if you don't mind. Ooh.
Heck yeah.
The American way. I like it. All right. Next up, let's go ahead and go with Elira.
Elira is a high elf wizard, and she has 2 cats that are bound to her by blood.
All right.
It wasn't magic. It was magic and blood. I forget which one. It was one way or the other.
Fair. Maybe that's something we'll discover along the way. Makes DM notes.
Also, I can't hear Austin for some reason.
You can't hear who?
Austin for some reason.
Oh, Austin, can we get a mic check real quick for her? Did you hear him right there?
No, I can't hear him at all. That's weird.
Okay, I can. Go ahead and check your in-game chat and make sure he as an individual isn't muted. Sometimes people spawn in muted, which is weird as hell, but Discord's weird as hell.
That's true.
Oops, I keep doing the wrong thing here. No, he's not muted for me. I'm gonna try to rejoin the stream real quick.
Well, hold on. You also try to turn him up on his name like Jack just said, because sometimes people's mics just come through quiet for you.
He's at full volume.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Okay. All right, we'll see you in a second then.
All right, let me rejoin chat.
That could be the case, probably.
All right, try now.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
There we are.
There we go.
Just Discord being glitchy.
Just a glitch. Just a glitch.
Just a glitch.
Just a glitch.
And everyone's camera's working. Cool. Technical difficulties.
All right. Just not gonna pop out. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, screw this again. All right, cool. So, with that, we got Lyra. So, Jade, you're next.
Hi, I woke up out of bed like 30 minutes ago, and I'm dying inside. That, and I also play a half-elf psionic fighter named Jadeheart, who's constantly hungry. Seriously, he is not eating any food at all. It's a genuine problem.
Okay.
Is he like is he like a skinny boy, or is he like an overweight character?
Oh, definitely skinny.
Chat, just keep in mind that he said at least 3 times in the first session. At least 3 times.
Well,
all right.
Before that.
And I bought him like rations for like
rations and water for days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to have some scorpion meat pretty soon.
Yeah, no, because of that, Jadeheart thinks that you're a living saint.
That will last an hour. All those rations will last him an hour instead of 10 days.
Well, I did tell him to spread it out, so that's on him.
An hour. Yeah, no, an hour later, he's like, but I did spread it out. Once every 5 minutes was all, like, I spread it out. I don't know what you want from me.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I just blinked and all of a sudden all of this food is now not here anymore. I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now I have a legitimate character question. Does he have, like, food amnesia? Like, is he Patrick Star? Was like, who ate my lollipop? Is it like that kind of thing?
Or Luffy from One Piece?
I'm gonna be honest. I have never once thought about that. So I don't have an answer for you.
Alright, which one of you flat
feet
stole my lollipop?
Exactly. Like, I'm just saying here, like, chat, it's now your job to watch for the inconsistencies in his gameplay to decide for yourself if Jade has food amnesia or not. Continuity check. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, doesn't your character suffer from short-term memory loss? Didn't you mention that last session?
That's me.
Oh, okay,
No.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Oh, so we have one who forgets that they ate and one who forgets that they gave him food.
Yeah.
And now we have 2 people wondering where all the food's gone.
That's not good.
It's just over here like, oh boy.
I'll be like,
Slowly trying to sneak food to her cats so that they don't see.
I'll eat while I'm flying. I'll eat since I'm a bald eagle, I'll eat my Big Mac on the
At
run.
least the cat's
Smart, yeah.
Just gonna feed him to the first scorpion we're about to fight. It's fine.
Oh yeah, if we beat the scorpions, could we like
we can cook them
up?
Yeah, we just gotta get rid of the venom.
That depends on your roles, my friend. You can always attempt.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. If we defeat him, I am gonna try to just like snap off 2 pieces of the cats.
All right, well, let's get our last, but definitely not least, out of the way. Tawaku, give us a good explanation of this very gothic-looking bird. Badass. We got American Pride on one side and like Gothic tear down the establishment on the other.
Stick it to the man. That's what I'm here for. Literally and figuratively. Well, Tuaku is a Falcon Mayron Raptor light cleric, and well, this doesn't look good for bird folk because I am also a petty cleric and a thief.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
We got 2 bird folk that are thieves.
Yeah, it's not a good look now I think about it.
Oh boy.
At least
Let's see. Well, I can glide. I can't really fly.
You're a
One
falcon.
can properly fly.
Aren't you a falcon?
Oh wait, yes, we did homebrew that because technically
Right.
the race description says that I can't fly, but I've got wings. I can glide. But I think we homebrewed that I do have a flying speed.
So you're a flying squirrel, basically.
I am a falcon. Look at my picture.
Yeah, but
Bird.
falcons can fly. They can flap their wings and fly.
Yes, the race description is basically just a flying squirrel, but being as we homebrewed it,
Thank you for listening.
I do have a fly speed.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So, yeah, I definitely did want to. So for those who don't know, both of our avian characters has their own unique homebrewed feat that they can use. Much like we homebrewed your arms, Cammy.
Yep.
Based on their bird type, we have a bald eagle and we have a falcon. So each of them has their own in-flight attack that they can do that is based off of their bird type.
Yep.
Cool.
So, just so if we get into combat today and you guys see one of these moves, chat, I don't need you blowing up with, what's this bullcrap? This ain't D&D. You know what I'm saying? All right. That being said, we open up today where we left off last week. You guys kind of got yourselves a little lost in the deserts with those pretty horrendous survival checks. Let's be honest, lads. You were the only one who had a decent one, but because it was a group check, yeah, you had a 13, which is decent at best. But because it's a group check, because you're all traveling as a group, it was kind of bogged down by everybody else's less than 10 rolls. So you guys ended up.
Tawaku rolled a 1.
Yes. Tawaku did roll a 1, and
Wait. What?
I know. That's why he had to make a. That's why he had to make a note of it, of course.
I do not have weighted dice. I heard that on
More nat ones when playing with that group than that entire group did combined. Dice do not like me, guys. As I'm sitting here about to try and roll one to decide what video game I'm going to play.
All right. So yes, Tawaku got that nat 1. And as you guys got lost, you happened to stumble across a patch of desert that seemed to have some territorial beasts lying in wait as a group of scorpions suddenly burst forth from the sand. And we rolled initiative. Let's see if our chat actually saved our initiative like it was supposed to.
Hopefully.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Also, Bird is not surprised. I keep forgetting that Taku hasn't told the party his actual name.
The bird.
Nope, I'm
Right.
a bird.
Bird. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the Falcon as Bird.
I know the word.
Bird the word.
Sorry.
I am
All right.
the word. No.
Was he created by Trashman?
Myself in video games.
Was he created by Trashman? Hell yeah. I think he was. 100%. Wait. Birdnet 20, 22. Okay, I did numbers, then names. Okay. Cammy rolled a 1 on initiative? No. This is backwards. Hold on. My notes are being weird here. Hold on. Let me copy and paste these.
That's it. You just see sand.
You Super Saiyan. No. No, you did not. Okay, the Scorpion rolled 1.
Gotcha.
Oh, the nat 20 made it a 22 because it was a +2. Okay. I see where my dumb math fixed its problems. Here we go.
Gotcha.
Can't math today.
Nope, cannot math today. With that being said,
what is the math?
I'm going to...
I've never heard of
isn't real.
such horrendous substances, ideas.
Exactly.
Math is not in my vocabulary. I do not know the description.
I'm on a break from college, bro. I've been taking this time to forget
That
all
wasn't
math
what they rolled. That was their numbers.
Fair.
All right, so with that, because Bird is not surprised, he gets to act in this first round where the rest of you will not.
All right,
Bird, with your nat 20, rolled. Okay, hold on. We gotta point out the nat 1. Let's point out the nat 20 as well. Just throwing it out there.
Oh,
He got the nat 1 in the survival check, but when it came to combat, got the nat 20. Just saying.
Here we go. Haven't even started the combat, and it's already starting. Pick on the bird folk.
So me and Tawaku go way back, and I rag on him for his loaded dice all the time, which has definitely gotten Nom into the habit, as you guys heard a little bit ago. That definitely started with me ragging on him because he definitely had some loaded dice when we first started playing.
I did not. I used
I went with the mushrooms to the more
dice
fancy
system.
No.
I used Mass Effect,
D6
Kevin's website. Okay.
Start giving him
My
a
fault.
and have him roll 1 dice lower than what you actually need to roll for the check.
Like instead of a nat 20, I need a D12 roll from you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me close this out now that I got it so it doesn't mess with all our cameras on OBS. All right, so with that, Bird, you guys find yourselves in a 50-foot sand dune. That's radius, so 100-foot diameter. And you guys are roughly in the center of it, with scorpions spawning about 25 feet away in 3 different directions from you guys. We're going to do just a breakdown for you guys and for chat. Normally, we will be doing map work, but I'm in the process with the Star Wars group of getting Roll20 set up. Once I do, I'll be getting our maps set up on Roll20 and hopefully overlaying them onto the stream, but that's going to take some work. So for the moment, we're going to do Theater of the Mind.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I'm also going to do a... Where is...
Souls?
I have a very nice little item here
You kind of tricked them out.
that I can use for a makeshift map for myself, just to make sure we're keeping track of where everybody's placements are at.
Nice.
Good idea.
I do think I fucked up in one manner, though, and left my markers downstairs.
Oh.
Oof.
Big
Big oof.
problem.
Yeah, so with that being said, guys, be entertaining for a minute. I'll be back.
Okay, Dylan, quick something. Do something on the spot. Dylan, come on, man. You got something. Do something quick. Do something quick. Come on, man. You need to do something quick. Oh my god. Okay. Well, if he's leaving, fuck you. I'm also leaving. Bye.
Well, it's Cass the star of the show now.
Yeah, everybody else be entertaining while I figure out how to play a bird folk
Alright,
in combat.
Alright, well, I did see the Deadpool
Your
movie
boy,
last night.
Dylan, coming straight back at you from the underground. How we doing, guys?
Watch the new Deadpool
Hey guys,
movie?
what's up, Dylan
Yeah.
here? Just gonna pop on in here.
Oof.
Yeah, how we doing, guys?
I wanted to
What's
see
going
that, but it
on?
wasn't out. I went to the
Yeah.
theaters like 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't out in theaters yet.
Well, it came out
that's
yesterday.
great.
I'm here now.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
know.
Yo, welcome back, Misty. How you doing, man?
Look, I'm gonna be honest. This chair right here is the biggest piece of shit I've ever sit in my whole life.
I
I
hate
don't
your head.
know how Nitz puts up with this. This chair is
mean,
an
it works
actual
perfectly
worse. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. I'll be honest, you have a nicer chair, but your headphones suck.
It's not that bad. They're noise canceling.
Yes, yes, I do wear those all the time. Even
The audio sucks, dude. How do you live with this?
it's not that bad. What are you smoking? Can I have some of it?
I feel like I'm listening to the bass of 5 Eldritch Gods blasting into my head, and my brain is slowly devolving into sludge. And slowly over time, I'm going to become a plasmoid because of it. But hi, I'm Tic Tac Dylan. How we doing, guys?
Hey, what's up? I'm Netify for.
No, a little bit higher.
No. I'm not. No. This is not a conversation where you get a say in this.
You're wrong. Man can't even do it right. He can't even do the impressions right. L plus ratio.
I'm not trying to do it right.
Dude, okay, actually though, what is this random stuff you have on your desk, man? You have some really random stuff. I'm not going to show any of it because, obviously it's your desk. But, like, what the hell is some of this stuff?
My machinations are beyond your understanding, Nitzify.
Why do you... Okay. Why do you have a Lego piece on here? What's that about?
If you must know, that was a gift from my mother.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes. Tic Tac Mother. We love Tic Tac Mother. She's great. She's...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like
check his search history. Check his search history.
Ah, yeah, good idea. He's running. I hear him running. There he is.
Out.
Oh, hey, other Dylan. What's up, man? Damn. All right.
Out.
I was expecting you to at least take the chair with me.
Oh boy.
I was expecting you to push me out with the chair, but okay, that works.
Oh boy. Well, now we know what possibly could be on his search history.
Avoided a crisis.
Hello, everybody. We are back. All right. Hopefully, no random guy named Tic Tac Millen came over in here. How we doing? What's up? Oh, you mess with my... Why do you always mess with my mic? Why are you such a little grubber? Okay? You always fuck up the mic setup every time, and I gotta refix it.
I regret nothing.
Oh, God. I'm gonna do that to you next time. I'm just gonna turn it the complete other way to your fucking window.
Joke's on you, it's incredibly easy to set back up.
I mean, it is with this one too, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
More of a convenience thing. Oh, someone's back. Oh, is it the man? Is that a scorpion? No, okay, that's not one.
Alright, guys, well,
Alright, he's back.
I'm an asshole. I can't publish it.
Yeah, he's back. Sick.
Hey.
I hate moving.
Taku did it.
Yeah.
You
I didn't do
totally
nothing.
Didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
No, that's the smoking
You
stuff.
didn't do it. You didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it.
The move has gotten me having it hard to find everything.
That's valid, dude. That is actually valid.
I get that.
If I could find it,
Oh, we got a raid.
Oh, snap.
Raiders,
Whoa.
welcome, Raiders.
What's good? We got raided.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
I need
welcome
that.
back.
Appreciate that, bro. What's good? Sorry, I walked away for a minute to try to find my map markers. Useless. So here we are. Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah.
We are on episode 2 of the Land of Argile. We're using Theater of the Mind because I can't even find my map markers. So here we go.
All right.
Our heroes are in the center of a 100-foot diameter dune in the desert. Actually, you can see it on the map. The desert of the Dragon Graves. And this desert is forever expanding. So because of that, the leader of the Rock Navy used a hologram technology to ask a group of adventurers who had gathered to discover why the land was continuing to become overtaken by the desert at such an extraordinary rate. Upon getting lost in the desert, our guys found these scorpions, and as they spawned up, Bird is the first to react. Jumping right into it. What you got going on this turn, Bird? What's the word?
Let's see here. Well, first off, I am going to equip my shield and my Morning Star.
Shield and Morningstar. All right.
Bring my AC back up. Do. And I can. How many of these can I see? These little scorpion boys.
You can see 3 of them currently. One to the northwest, one to the southwest, and one to the east.
How far away are they from me?
About 25 feet in any direction.
Awesome, that's perfect. Let's see. Maybe it's perfect.
Just maybe.
Oh no, it has a range of 120 feet.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, and you said there's 3 of them?
Yes, there's 3 of them. One in each direction that you can see at the moment.
Awesome. I'm going to twirl my Morning Star and point it up at the sky, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh. All right, starting right out with the spells. Let's go.
The head of my Morning Star, it starts to glow, and then it catches fire with a green flame. As 3 beams of fire shoot out, one at each scorpion that I can see.
All right, and if I remember correctly, Scorching Ray is a ranged attack from you, right? 3 ranged attacks?
Yes.
Cool. Go ahead and roll those ranged attacks.
The first one is a 17.
All right.
The second one is a 15. And the last one is a 19.
All right. So your lowest was a 15. They will all hit.
I need a D6.
That's your Monopoly die.
Okay, so the first one takes 3 damage. Love that. The second one takes 7 damage.
You said how much damage? 7?
7.
All right.
And the last one takes also 7 damage.
Oh, fuck ever.
All right. Also 7 damage. The do. Each, just so I know which direction's which one. All right. So 7, 3, and 7. Any bonus action for your turn?
Nope, I'm going to set up with my shield in front of my chest.
All right. So with that, that will quickly end your turn, and as it is a surprise turn, the scorpions start rushing forward, with the northwest one rushing forward to Alira, the southwest one rushing forwards to Bird, and the eastern one rushing forwards to Jade.
Right.
No.
We individual.
All right, so 3 attack rolls from the scorpions.
Has Tigers also decided to start shredding itself and decided to stop smoking.
All right. We have a 17, a 10, and a nat 20. So the 10 is with a +4 for the claw attack. Hold up. All right, so these are all towards Bird. Bird, we're starting with you.
Yay.
Scorpions get multi-attack. Scorpions have 3 attacks per turn. I thought I was doing 1 attack for each of you, and now I see that I get to do all 3 attacks for one of you.
I think you're experiencing a little bit of karma after that water selling last session.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
I was well within my rights to do that.
What?
As a cleric, I was offering my religious services for a donation.
All right, sorry, say that again, Jack?
Nothing, I was just talking.
Okay. Sorry. So, does a 14 hit you, Jack?
It does not.
All right. Does a...
That's why...
I'm assuming a 21 hits you.
Well, I'd hope it does.
And then, of course, the nat 20 is going to hit you. So, 1 claw and 1 stinger. Stinger being the nat. With that, we got...
Awesome. Reaction. Cause disadvantage on that nat 20.
All right.
Warding flare.
Instead, it got a 16.
Misses.
All right. So just a claw attack for you then. And that's a once per short or long rest reaction, right?
I can use it up to 3 times per long rest.
All right, so that is 7 plus 2, so 9 points of claw damage to you. As the claw, the first claw goes off your armor, the stinger comes up and strikes down, and right as it's about to hit you in the face, you just barely bring your shield up, and the rim of it catches the hook of the stinger and shoves it up as you watch the stinger shove past your head, deep enough to kill you if it had hit. And it pulls back. And then as you're deflecting that one, the second claw comes in and hits you for a nice strong 9 points.
9 points?
Yes, it was a 7 plus 2.
7 plus 2.
Yep.
I didn't hear that one.
No worries. And the target is grappled. You need a DC 12 to escape. Scorpion has 2 claws, each of which can grapple only one target. It doesn't even say you make a DC saving throw. It says you can try to escape with a DC 12. So you are grappled. For the record, that's some shady writing, guys. I want to point this out. 9 times out of 10, the monster will give you a escape DC, but they don't say escape DC, because that means that you take the action to try to escape. They say the player or the target would make a DC saving throw or a dexterity saving throw for this DC.
So do I need to make it
grappled
now?
On a success. No. You are grappled, and on your turn, you'll be able to use your action to try to escape.
Read that one more time. Ow!
I will read it
set them
word
on
for
my
word for
shoulder.
you. Word for word for you. +4 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit 6, 1d8 plus 2, bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled. Escape, DC 12. The Scorpion has 2 claws, each of which can grapple only one target. So it doesn't say you make a dex saving throw, and on a success you are grappled. It says you are grappled, and then gives the escape DC.
That is worded very weirdly.
Yeah.
Isn't it though? But I'm going to take it to my advantage.
It's worded like it's trying to contradict the action.
Blocking?
No, it's not contradicting the action. It's just not giving you an escape. It's basically saying the hit, and therefore the grapple's happening because it's all one action. Because it's a claw. So instead of him like piercing at you, he's literally going to snap at you, and as he's snapping and doing that 9 damage, he's grappling you.
Gotcha.
That's insane. Honestly, had no idea when I had picked this monster. Elite, we did a great job picking these guys. Let's go. With that being said, it is Scorpion number 2's attack. And this was the one that was attacking Illyra. So 12 is the lowest one. Does that hit?
Hold on, I need to find that.
It'd be your armor class or your AC.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. What did you say it was?
8 plus 4, so 12.
My armor class is 12.
So, we agreed at the beginning of the campaign, if I remember, it's meets it, beats it, right?
Okay. I didn't know I forgot what we decided on that, so I guess...
No worries, that happens all the time. That's why I have, like, a rules section, and I'm gonna put it in our chat, too, so people have it. We'll make a separate section on the Discord for you guys.
Basic rule in all D&D campaigns?
It is the basic rules. Yeah, it is in the rules as written. That is how it works. Most DMs will kind of let the players decide because where the rules as written makes for a very like high risk, high reward situation, and if you meet it, you hit them, and it's like awesome. It adds an extra layer of risk as well as safety if you do it the other way. Because from a player's perspective, you now need to roll higher than that number, and say it's got an AC of 18. That means your percentages just went down by 5%.
Alright.
So it's a kind of touch and go, but the rules as written is meets it, beats it, and that's why we did originally agree to that for this campaign.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure.
No worries, no worries. So with that, they will all hit because that was the lowest one. So that is 2d8, and then the stinger is a d10.
Oh no!
You'll be fine. You'll live. I believe in you.
17 hit points.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
You said you had 17 hit points?
I have 17 hit points.
Raggy?
I stepped away from my headset for a second. What's going on?
Lyra is on the ground. Well, actually, she's not. She is making death saving throws while grappled in claws.
Emily is about to experience this funny phenomenon known as blood loss.
It means when it comes to your turn, you're going to roll a d20, and if you get 11 or better, you have passed one death saving throw. If you do 10 or less, you fail. There is no bonus.
Okay.
There is no bonus. It is a raw roll, but you got to wait till your turn, and if you get 3, you stabilize, or 3 fails and you die.
Okay.
But
someone can come up and make a medical check to stabilize you. They can use a potion to heal you, or they can use a spell to heal you. Any of these will bring you back from death. Everything except for the medical check will bring you back to your feet.
Do they have a healer?
Oh, they have a bunch of ishy healers.
They have a petty cleric, and that is
a petty cleric is how I put it.
And if I remember correctly, Lyra almost got me arrested last session.
Oh my god! Here we go.
He's already like it. If I remember correctly, someone tried to get me arrested last session.
It was the one that's making the death saving throws.
All right, so for the record, you did take 10 for 21 points of damage. Which is
I got something actually. Yep. I've been double checking my sheet. So it says here I could use a reaction. When you or another creature you could see within 30 feet of you takes damage, I could use my reaction to expand one sonic energy die and reduce the damage taken by 1d6 plus 1.
That would be a very good idea, and the reason I say this is because she took 21 damage. So we haven't discussed this rules as written, but this rules as written is if you take damage that kills you and takes more than half of your max health, there is no death saving throws. You're just dead. So by reducing this, you are literally saving Alira from ultimate death.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I fed you.
I fed you, she says. I fed you.
Okay. I would need okay, if I wanna, I think I need if my math is correct. I think I would need at least you know what? Fuck math. I'm just gonna roll. All right. 1 minute.
No matter what you roll, you stop her from being completely dead. Because half of her health is 7 hit points. 14 plus 7 is 21. So we literally have exactly enough to kill her. So if you're gonna, this is a good reactionary use in my opinion.
Emily, I have some good news. You could still keep fighting because altogether that's a dirty 6. So you would get to reduce that damage by 6.
So I'm
boom
21?
With a +1.
With a +1. So that puts you at.
I lose 15.
I already included the +1 in it, so that's a 6.
Yeah, so that's 15 damage. So you're just under being fully on your feet. Just under fully on her feet, but she's at death saving throw standards.
I am at 2
so flavor-wise, how this kind of comes up is Jade quickly extends his arm forward. Probably the most notable thing about this is that you could see the scars on his eyes glow for a second. As Emily, your character sees this kind of like red barrier come up for a second. It shatters but you could tell that it helped block a little bit of damage.
I'm kind of just sitting there like, oh boy, thank you.
Jay, you'll just dare Jay, just go, careful!
Oh,
Nice.
my goal.
Good save. With
I'm
that,
glad
Emily, Alira is still grappled. What was that, Austin?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry. You lit up green. I thought I heard something.
No,
Did somebody else
for
say
some
something?
reason, I cannot get that to stop. For some reason,
No worries.
I don't know why.
20 shots in my assault rifle.
Might just be picking up on something like the wind of like the North Dakota air. I don't know. Like it might just be like the mic just being funky.
It could be dead silent and it'll still glow.
Fucking headphones.
I'm not gonna lie,
You gotta
I've
love
played a
Discord.
Psionic Fighter before. I'm glad I triple checked my character sheet for that reaction.
Dude.
That was a good save, dude. That was a good fucking save. You just literally saved a life. Like, we were talking about backup characters before we started recording today, guys. And we were talking about how we specifically, like, I've already told you guys, plot armor is not a thing upon agreement of the group. As soon as I rolled those dice and saw a 7 and a 10 across the dice, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, but
Session 2, baby.
if this doesn't show you right here, right now, that I'm not fudging dice for this, then I don't know what will.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do have a cantrip called Spare the Dying.
Appreciate
So
you.
if somebody
Dr.
does die,
Nice.
if I can get to you, I will cast my cantrip.
This is why we like the bird.
This is why you shouldn't get the bird arrested.
She was trying to help in her defense.
You didn't. You made it worse.
She didn't mean to make it worse. And she did give you a copper piece, to be fair.
Yo, sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm trying to interrupt the game.
Oh. Yeah.
I had to give it back, so
That was his moment.
Out of the system.
Yeah, he's getting it out. Oh man.
I had to give Dr. Bear his just desserts and his due.
Yeah.
He my boy, and you know, every time I hop in his chat, he got to do the shout outs and the love, so I got to do the same. Dr. Bear's the man. He chills up. Great stream, great time. Goofy as a motherfucker. Check him out if you haven't. 100%.
I mean, it's a bear that's a doctor.
DB.
Like, it doesn't get much better than that. To be
100%. And if
Yeah.
you know him real personally, sometimes I call him Mr. Bear because I don't like to, just use his doctorate all the time. It's just kind of.
Yeah. What if you just went go the next step? You go, Mr. Dr. Bear. I'm just saying.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
some next level shit right there.
That's true. Appreciate the shout. No, Dr. Bear. Hold on. I haven't done a shout out yet. Let me fix that for you, Dr. Bear. If you're going to appreciate the shout out.
I was just hoping you were gonna go stand as far back as possible and just yell.
No. That's if I'm yelling for
shout
Burnley
out.
downstairs. If I'm doing that, occasionally you guys will see me. I'll mute it and then roll my chair back real far, and I'll go like this. And 9 times out of 10, I'm either talking to Burnley just out of frame or yelling at him downstairs.
Understood.
Oh, shoot. No worries, Army Vet. Get some sleep, bro. So, 100%. Appreciate everybody for hopping in, chat. I very much love you guys. Appreciate you. I am going to focus back up on my players, though, because I'm horrible DM, and this is what I do. All right. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I had a... Army Vet, I do want to hear about your operation and how it went. I'm not kidding. When you wake up from your meds, let me know. I want to talk to you about it. All right. Sorry. He just had... Army Vet is obviously an Army Vet who just got his elbow operated on 2 days ago, and his surgery actually got postponed by like 2 weeks. So he was just living in pain, waiting. And now he just got it done. So he's on medication to help him recover, and he's saying he's having a hard time staying awake at the moment.
Fair enough. Best recovery to him.
Yeah, 100%. Much love, Army Vet. We appreciate you. So with that first Scorpion didn't do too much to Bird because Bird was able to block it with his shield. Elira, being a wizard, less able to do so. Although, thanks to our psionic friend Jade, Elira is still alive. So,
yeah.
Jade, you use this reaction as you see the final scorpion notices the magic that comes rushing from your hand and comes charging at you. For the record, chat, you can rewind the clip. I already said they were attacking Jade.
Okay.
We got a oof. I'm gonna make this one with disadvantage because of that. Okay.
No plot armor, he says. That's plot armor.
No, it's not plot armor. They rolled a nat 1 on their first claw attack, so their second claw attack was at disadvantage.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
It makes sense when they're attacking in unison with claws that the first one would fuck up the second strike. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So, with that being said, does a 16 hit as the second claw attack comes in?
That just about my AC is 16, unfortunately.
Meets it, beats it. All right. And the second one will definitely hit then because it's a 15 plus 4, making it a 19.
Gotcha.
So that's the D8 and the D10 again. Oh, you got off way luckier.
Okay.
So you only took 12 points of damage, 6 and 2.
All right. Just to be clear, you said 12?
Yes.
Got it.
There's a 6 and 2 plus the 2 from each attack.
Got it.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I can try.
Okay.
What the fuck ever?
That's dirty 14.
Dirty 14? All right. That's very, very good. Very good.
Heck yeah.
For those who don't know, with the scorpion sting, if you fail a Constitution saving throw, you take 4d10 poison damage.
Jesus.
What kind of monsters are you having a level 3 party fight, sir?
Hey, this is challenge rating 3, but we all know challenge ratings are kind of arbitrary at best.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
That's true.
So yeah, but we rolling. You've succeeded, and you didn't have to flick me off while pushing your glasses up. I saw that. Trying to be slick about it, telling the DM to fuck off. I see that. I saw that. All right.
I think you might be reading a bit too much into this. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just messing with you. All right. So, I will say I am doing one bit of plot armor in this situation, and the only bit of plot armor I'm doing is I don't think it's fair that a sting attack with a Constitution still does half damage on that much damage. If the average is 22 damage at challenge rating 3, a successful Constitution save should mean that you're not taking the poison damage.
Appreciate it.
Adds in 4 minutes, 40 seconds. All right.
Tell us in 20 more.
That's right, Panda. You should tell us in 20 more seconds. What are you doing? That'd be 4 minutes and 20 seconds. With that being said, so that is the final attack from the Scorpions. We have 3 people grappled. Half the party is currently grappled. As we kick back into the top of initiative order, the surprise round is over. That surprise round really fucked y'all up. Bird, with the nat 20, you are up.
Gotcha. And I have to use an action to do a saving throw?
You can still do whatever you want, but you're grappled. So if you're trying to get out of grappling, you need to make a strength saving throw to beat a 12.
Hmm. As I am sitting here in its claws, can I make some kind of check to see how damaged it is, how much my fire did to it?
Sure, go ahead and make a survival or medicine check.
Medicine! Fuck survival.
Instantaneous or over time?
Instantaneous.
I was sure they like try making it. Right.
That is a 17 from a medicine check.
17 from your medicine check. Let me see the damage you did. And you're looking at the one who has you grappled, which is from the North class. This one -7. You see that it's not quite bloodied, and from what you've seen, you were able to pierce its shell, but it hasn't taken an excessive amount of damage. Like you burnt away part of its shell, incinerating into it, but you weren't able to do a massive amount of damage.
Gotcha. If I believe I have disadvantage on attacks while I'm grappled.
Melee attacks, yeah. I feel like you would on ranged attacks too, but I'd have to double
feel
check
like
the
you
rules to be
would.
100.
I will agree to that. Me personally, anyways.
Yeah.
Can't speak for everybody. All right. Saving throw. That is a, 12.
12 meets it, beats it. You just barely are able to use your armor to scrape out from between the claws and drop to the sandy floor below.
Gotcha. And I am going to risk an opportunity attack, and I am going to fly up.
All right. You go
Up to
ahead and go to
25
fly.
feet.
25 feet high. And it misses its opportunity attack on you. Roll a
Fuck you,
6.
Scorpion.
Was that in character? Out of curiosity.
Yes, it was. Unless I specify that it's out of character, everything I say is what Towaku says.
Fair enough, man.
Why is Tawaku talking about himself in the third person right now?
That's out of character. That's out of character. Come on.
That's out of character. Okay, my bad. My bad.
Oh,
I thought
character,
you didn't specify beforehand.
Well, okay. I will. I'll let you have that one. But I mean, come on, Dean. You will be able to know what is in and out of character.
That's fair. That's fair.
Understood.
Oh snap! I clipped that too. I'm not gonna lie. I just definitely clipped that.
It's my second clip. No.
We're gonna make a whole trailer for Land of Argiles just out of Taku's clips.
Hell yeah. Move there too.
Oh snap! All right, so anything else for your turn? You used your movement, your action. Any bonus action for you?
Nope.
All
Get out
right,
of
you are
range.
25 feet up in the air. Let me make a note of that. Bird is no longer grappled. Okay. With that, we move on to after Bird, now that we're actually in rotation. Alira, you are up. You are grappled, very low on health, as you've got literal claw crunches that like caved in a shoulder on one side as the other's still biting into your hip.
I guess I actually do have a question because I think I messed up my spell slots. This is out of the turn. How many spells am I allowed to have prepared and ready to go?
Gotcha. So you are a wizard, correct?
Yep. Because I didn't prepare any spells, and I think I'm supposed to have spells prepared.
You definitely are.
Yeah. I can fix that after if you want me to, but...
Well, no, you're a wizard. Having your spells prepared is kind of your thing. So we kind of gotta get your spells up there.
You're gonna see me searching up D&D Beyond.
If you're using D&D Beyond, sheet, it'll probably tell you what you have. Or how many spells you can have for each level,
On D&D Beyond, it will help you with that in itself. But at the very beginning, 3 cantrips. And then you have a spell book with 6 level 1 spells of your choice.
I know 4 cantrips. Oh, no, I don't.
Alright.
Hold on. That's the wrong...
You can know. You need to go grab them? Okay. Alright, so you have your spells. You just need to know how many you can have prepared?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you prepare the list of wizard spells that are available to you to cast. To do so, choose a number of spells from your spellbook equal to your intelligence modifier. So, what's your intelligence mod?
Intel?
Yep.
Plus 3.
So, you can have 3 plus your wizard level. So, a total of 6 spells prepared for the mission.
So, I'm gonna definitely get that one. Let me just prepare these real quick then, because I'm
do your thing.
I'm supposed to. There's a spell in there called anti-scorpion repellent spray. Because if so, you should add that.
That would be really useful.
It would be
super duper helpful
to the current situation. Studied the wrong book.
Sorry, that's a druid spell. That's probably why she doesn't have it. Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. I just thought of a random idea, but a exterminator person where they're holding, they just got to go kill bugs in their druid class is kind of a funny idea.
I also have more first. I have more first levels than I'm supposed to have.
Hear me out, Ned's a McDonald's cash register who's a barbarian class.
I think
hell yeah, Warlock whose patron is a Wendy's person. Is that like the drive-through? I gotta get your order. I need the elder
second to get your spellbook all set up properly. I'm gonna grab a dew. This is your chance for a potty break, everybody. If you're gonna take it, I know everybody's coming back from ads in the stream. You didn't miss anything. We're figuring out the spells real quick and then getting rolling.
So I can actually learn 3 cantrips because I had a cantrip because of my character.
Because your race or your
so I'm
makes sense.
Have 4, so I have to choose another one.
What was the cantrip that came with your race? Because you're a high elf.
Either Firebolt or Chill Touch. I forget which. I used Firebolt.
Fair. All right, I'll be right back with my Mountain Dew.
All right.
Yeah, everybody else is in that classic gaming stance where they're sitting there just rocking back and forth, ready to fight.
Yeah.
I only have Firebolt.
Like I'm vibing, man. I've got Judd. The devil went down to Georgia playing on an hour loop right now for this fight.
I will be right back, guys. I'm going to use the
mending
bathroom.
A healing spell?
That's valid. Mending is not. It's something that you use to fix like broken things. So like, let's say I grabbed my desk right now and I fucking broke it. You use mending to fix that.
Dang it! I have no healing spells.
I might as well use the bathroom while
go for it.
While we have a minute.
Yeah.
We'll use. We'll do this.
How are you doing there, Taku?
Huh? What? I heard my name.
How you doing there, Taku? You breathing air?
Yeah, I am now.
Nice. You were before?
No, I was breathing CO2 gas.
That's also really useful actually now that you really think about it. CO2 is actually pretty good, including if you want to get like a lot of protein in your body so you can like build muscle in a gym. Really useful for that. That's why so many barbarians and fighters and strength-based characters normally do that. Makes sense, man. I get it. Yeah. The DM's coming back. He looks angry. He looks really pissed.
Okay, everybody, be quiet.
All right, everybody, be quiet. The DM's
no more talking.
back.
He might hear it. He might hear our planning.
How many?
True.
Did you breathe DM, guys? Your mouth is players.
But yeah, any of those spells you have prepared, you can. Since you're using D&D Beyond, it should tell you like what your limit is to how many you can have like pre-prep for yourself ready to go. And that's in your book. I think for level 3 wizard, it's like, isn't it like 3 or 5 spells, something like that?
Like do one for elves and orcs and stuff like that.
Well, that would not make much
Welcome
sense.
All
If it's
right.
only 3 or 5 spells, because I've got 6 known prepared spells.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I just looked it up. 3rd level wizard, you have 4 first level spells, and you should be able to have 2 second level spell slots.
Okay, so I have 4 first level spells, so I messed up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, you're allowed to have a certain amount of prepared spells, but they can either all be first level or all be second level.
Yeah. You don't have to have second levels. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, but you only have 2 spell slots to use second level spells.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So after those slots are gone, you can no longer use second level spells or upgrade a first level spell to a second level spell.
Yeah. This is why I don't play wizard.
Hey, for the record, the reason you ever see Harry Potter only using 4 spells at a time is because he doesn't like carrying around his spellbook.
Valid.
Oh my god, this is not Hogwarts Legacy. Buzz
You
off.
said I
I'm
could
just
have
saying.
up to 6 prepared, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have all 6 prepared.
Sick.
Bet. All right.
I just don't
So
have
it is
all-
your turn.
Okay. First,
You are grappled in a scorpion's claw,
Whoops.
held up off the ground slightly, as it is staring at you with drool coming off of its mandibles, getting ready to shove your almost dead carcass into the ground where it can start picking you apart and taking bits.
Ooh.
I'm flying.
So I am definitely gonna make that DC throw to get out of that claw.
Okay.
So I have to beat a
So that's
12,
your-
right?
Yep, that's your action. It's a strength save,
Oh,
and you
I'm
got to beat a
minus
12.
1. No.
Yep, that's why I let you know, because you're a wizard. Strength is not going to be your
I
strong
got a
suit.
14.
A 14, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Awesome.
And can I cast a spell on top of that, or
If your spell is a bonus action.
I just want to cast mage armor.
So look at the spell itself, and under casting or cast time, it should say A or BA.
It says 1A.
So that's one action. So you can't cast that one. You want to look for a
Nothing I can
BA.
cast is a BA. Okay.
Fair.
What do I have for actions?
So you've already used your action because that was the strength check to get out. So you have your movement, your bonus action, and you can do a free action like yelling out to someone or calling for help, that kind of thing. Oh,
I
okay.
messed up
What you got?
when I was attacked. I have arcane deflection.
What's arcane deflection do?
When you are hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain a +2 bonus to your AC against that attack, or a +4 bonus to that saving throw.
Fair enough.
So I messed up. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, so we can't retcon that far back because so many turns have happened. But now you know for in the future,
Now I know.
yeah, if you get hit, you can buff your AC temporarily.
Thank God. Okay.
Which may keep you alive for the rest of the fight. Who knows? So if you ever wonder why wizards are standing at the back shooting fireball all the time, this is why. All right. So with your movement and bonus action, what you move?
I don't have
Nobody
any attack I can do for a bonus action, so I'm gonna kind of try to put some distance between me and the scorpion.
All right. He's going to take an opportunity attack as you move out of his melee range.
And you only have 2 HP.
Oh God.
Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
All right.
I got lucky.
You
are
lucky
good to go.
wizard.
That was
Lucky
ballsy.
wizard.
That was ballsy.
So you're moving out of the circle of people, right? Because you guys are in a circle kind of surrounded. So you're moving out past the scorpion to get out of the circle?
Yeah.
Okay. So using your full movement, which I believe is 30 feet, if I remember correctly.
Let me double check that real quick.
Okay.
Movement. Yep.
So you're able to make it about 20 feet past the scorpion out behind it.
Okay.
All right. And no bonus action, so that is your turn. Next up will be Ruger.
All right.
You are currently in the middle of the group looking around as one of your teammates is flying, birds up in the air. One just ran past the scorpion she escaped from, and one is still caught in the scorpion clutches directly behind you.
All right.
All I'm gonna say is I'm reasonably confident I'm gonna be good. Help the scorpion near Emily out. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you're the one that's all surrounded by scorpions?
Jade is the one who's currently grappled, yeah.
Okay. So I'm
gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure.
I got no scorpions going after me?
They're not going after you, but they are fairly close to you. They're within 10 feet of you as they were attacking the people who were around you.
Okay. And who's the one being chased by scorpions?
No one's being chased at the moment. It's more they just Elira just escaped the grasps and then ran out behind it. So she was the one who was grappled a moment ago and just escaped. Bird's up in the air. He was the first one who escaped. And then Jade's behind you, still grappled. The whole party is kind of surrounded by these 3 scorpions.
Okay. I mean, I can help Jade, since he's being grappled.
Honestly, I think I'll be fine on my next turn. I was just saying prioritize Emily, considering she has 2 HP left.
That's true.
Yeah, I got plenty of tricks on my sleeve for the scorpion.
Okay. So, since in that case, I'll help Elira. Did I say it right? Elira.
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 I think Elira.
I love elven names, man.
Yeah, elven names.
I almost said Elvira. I almost said that.
That's kind of close, though, actually.
Like the song.
Like if you were saying the name with accent, it would come out like that. Exactly.
All right.
She's gonna have a twin that's how you pronounce that name.
All right.
Emily, you really should stop throwing background ideas, though.
I'll help her out. I grab my bow and arrow, and I aim at the scorpion, and I attempt to shoot the scorpion. So with my longbow, it's with a 1d8 plus 3. What was it? PI or PL? I don't know what.
So that's gonna be PI for piercing. But before you do damage, you want to roll the attack. So you want to roll your D20, and you're gonna add your dexterity modifier plus your
proficiency.
Yeah, that's the one. Proficiency.
All right.
I had initiative stuck in my head as a word, and I was not having it.
Oh, good.
See, please be a good one. Please be a good one. All right, I got a 11.
All right. So was that on the die or with all the added?
On the die.
All right. So what's your dexterity score?
Dexterity, 16. So plus 3.
So that's a plus 3. So that makes that a 14 plus your proficiency at level 3 is a plus 2, making it a 16. That will definitely hit.
All right.
Roll for damage.
So with my dex 8, right?
That's the D8 plus 3.
Plus 3. All right, let's see. Just a 1. 1 plus
That's okay.
3, so 4. And then attack
4
bonus
damage
is 5.
Well, if the attack bonus is 5, then we're not going to add that 3. It's the 5 instead, because it's adding your proficiency on top of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so instead, it's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
Nice. So your arrow technically just grazes it, but you watch because your arrow literally slices through the underbelly between 2 armor plates.
Oh.
And then slides right back out, doing the 6 damage.
Nice.
Get back to my notes. Here we go. And this was the one who was fighting Elira. So here we go.
So that's -1 for arrow, so I got 19.
Yep.
But I could go. Can I go back and pick it up?
Yeah.
Like after.
So how they did it in first and second edition is kind of how I think we're gonna do it here. Do me a favor. Grab your percentile die.
Okay.
Anytime you shoot an arrow, you should roll those, and 51% or higher, and your arrow's fine, and you can pick it up.
All right.
50% or lower, and the arrow broke somehow.
Right. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And I'll even add one step in to make it more complicated because I'm a fun DM like that.
I got 30. I got 30.
Thank you.
Okay, I was about to say 25 to 50 is broken but repairable.
Okay.
So
I
you can still grab it, and if you take time on your next short or long break to repair it, then you'll be able to reuse it.
Perfect.
Ooh, if you ever roll a 24 or lower, you've completely shattered the arrow, and you just got to go with a whole new model.
Wait, if what?
If you roll a 24 or lower when you do those percentile dice, the arrow has shattered, and you need to make a whole new one or buy a new one.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect.
Let me write the down so I don't forget.
So I got 30%. So that means I found it, but I can repair it. It's broken, but can be repaired.
Exactly. So you have a higher probability of it. It did 6 damage to it, right? Because it was the 1 + 5. 51.
I have a question about that real quick. Is that +5 to hit?
Yes, it's 3
not
for his dexterity. Or no. He said
Because
it was damage bonus.
If he has a +5 damage bow, that's pretty damn good for a level 3 character's weapon.
Was it your damage bonus or your attack bonus that you were reading off there, Austin?
The attack bonus.
Oh, okay. That was my bad then. The attack bonus is to your 2 hit. So your damage bonus would be the +3.
Oh, okay.
Good catch there. Good.
So
no,
it was
you're fine.
1, so that's 4 right there.
All right, so 25.
Sorry about
No, you're good. Good catch there, Taku.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Terrible.
But at the same time, damn it.
Or
You gotta make sure you're doing it right, so you're not rolling damage wrong, like a friend of mine and Nick's in a campaign completely ruined his character's damage. Elite.
yeah, it happens. It happens. He's definitely not one of the writers for this campaign. Not that guy. Nope.
We've all come a long way.
Oh yeah. All right. So, with that being said, Ruger, you've made your attack. Any movement or bonus action for you?
Let's see. I don't know. Probably should take a. I don't know if I should fly up and just to get a better view of.
It also gets you out of attack range.
Oh right. Well, I got nothing attacking me right now, so I'll probably just stay on the ground for now. So yeah, no attack, but no bonuses.
All right. So you just staying where you're at?
Yep.
Cool. With that, it goes over to Scorpion number 2. So this is the one that was coming from the northwest that is underneath of Bird.
What's up, bitch? No.
All right, so Bird's going to look around.
Land animal.
I'm going to roll a percentile to see if it decides to attack Cammy or if it decides to attack Ruger.
bro, I'm just standing here. Come on now.
I'm just vibing, moisturized.
Let me vibe with my loot, man.
my
With my lyre.
All right, so Cammy,
Yeah, what's up?
you're in for a rough day.
Always am. What we got?
So the lowest roll was a 19.
I have an AC of 13, so I can already tell you that's gonna hit.
All right, so you're gonna get hit with all three.
All right, time to get that. Time to get that treatment.
I know where to
Oh God.
Now you'll know
Yeah.
how I feel.
Listen, I mean, hey, yesterday was already rough with my rolls. Might as well have another day of rough rolls, right? Might as well. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. You won't. Hit me. Hit me. Come on.
Jade cannot help you.
It's
Use his reaction.
How much health does Cammy have?
The
I have
surprise
21.
round's over. It's a new round.
21?
Now, Taku.
21.
Man.
Yeah.
I thought I had murked you. Okay.
Not a new round yet.
I didn't murk you. Only 25 points of damage. You're just making death
Okay.
saving throws.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not dead.
You're not. I literally
I
was
will
like
spitefully
6,
live.
7, and 5. +2, +2, +2.
Yeah.
Oh, how much health? Because I might have just killed you.
Yeah. No, thankfully I have a little bit more health than the wizard. I am a warlock, so.
Not much more health than the wizard.
not
You
much
are a
more, but a
warlock.
little bit more, you
Depends on the
know?
rolls. It all depends on the rolls.
Yeah, very much does.
All right, so Cammy is grappled.
All right.
Oh, and I need that Constitution saving throw
Right.
to see if you actually do die.
That is a 14 plus 1, so 15.
All right, you don't die.
Oh, I don't want to use my spare the dying cantrip more than once, because then I'd have to charge you all like 5 gold.
So after that scorpion, because that's his attacks, he's got you grappled. It is Cammy's turn.
All right, so death saving throw, correct?
Death saving throw.
All right, man, I had this whole thing planned. You know, it's whatever. That's how D&D runs. That is a natural 16 right after that.
Hey,
That is one
one
success.
success right out the gate.
Actually, question, because I should have asked this before I actually said that. Do you want me DMing you the numbers rather than saying it out loud?
Oh, feel free.
That's how I run death throws. So
Hey, please feel free, my friend. Please DM
All
me
right.
your death throw. Tell me how it happens.
yeah, I'll do that then. So that way they don't know, because I think that makes more sense.
All right, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm redeeming that.
I also
multiple here.
I also have a question. Taking damage while you're taking death saving throws is an automatic fail, correct?
I think so.
That is another rules by written in this kind of campaign I want to talk to you guys about.
We should
You
probably do that,
guys
because I'm pretty
want to do that. That is
Good
rules out as written. If you take a hit, it's considered a critical. It's considered a fail on your death save.
I mean, it makes sense to me, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
because it's damaging you further. So
Yeah. No, it makes complete sense. I just want to clarify with everyone because it's one of those things where it's like, as a DM, I take into account if a monster is mindless enough to continuously bash you while you're down. And there are monsters who will do that.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry, you go up against an owlbear.
Is gonna
An
do that.
owlbear is more likely to continue smashing you into the ground until it knows that you're dead in multiple parts than it is to smash you twice and then peck at you and see if you react.
Yep.
So that's the main reason I asked this, because I know from a DM perspective I can be a little harsh in that specific circumstance.
Fair enough.
All right. So with that, you have made your. Well, we know this time that you've made it. Next time you'll be DMing me, so we won't know. With that, it goes on to the Southwest Scorpion, which is the one that just got attacked by getting an arrow sling across its underbelly. So it is not happy with a particular Ruger. Ruger does a 12 hit.
My class armor is 15.
Nice. So actually, 2 of these will miss you, and only 1 will hit. You see 2 claws go to strike you and miss, and at the last second, you see the stinger come striking past your armor and just barely clipping your shoulder. Could I get a Constitution saving throw from you, please?
Sure.
That's a D20 plus your con save.
Come on, please be good. I got a 16, nat 16.
All right. No damage from the poison, but you still take 12 points of piercing damage, as it seemed to have gotten your shoulder a little deeper than you were expecting.
Okay. So I lost how many points? 16. How many?
12.
So I got 5 left.
Okay. So those standing behind him see the piercer go through his shoulder, and then luckily for him, it did, because you see the poison shoot out of the stinger and spray on the ground behind him.
Oh.
What?
So I just missed the poison.
Just missed the poison. With that, it is now Jade's turn.
All right, Nick, time to cook. So, if I understand correctly, first I have to make a strength saving throw to kick things off with.
Yeah, you use your action to do a strength save to get out of the grapple if you wish to.
Okay, I'm assuming that's a bonus action in this case.
Nope, it's an action.
Got it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a strength save first. That's my main action.
All right.
And that will be.
Just so you know where it adds.
That is a dirty 18 to get out.
Nice. So where everyone else was like able to just barely slide out and we're like half dead, and we're like, oh, you forced your way out. And I don't mean forced like forced. I mean like forced. Your scars glowed and that claw just got thrown apart as you fall to the ground.
Oh, hell yeah. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna get up, and for my bonus action, since I can't really bonus action, I'm gonna use second win to regain some hit points back from that initial apologies. I cannot seem to talk for the life of me right now.
You're good.
Alright. Second win, so I'm just gonna roll that in the background really fast.
So for those who don't know, Second Wind is an ability that barbarians and fighters get that allows them to regain, I believe it's a D8 of hit points.
D10, I think it's D10. Yeah.
Oh, D10. Yeah, oh, nice.
D10. I play a fighter. That's the only reason why I know why.
Which, speaking of which, altogether, I regain 9 hit points back.
Nice.
How this is gonna work as Jade kind of gets himself free. His hand he gets enveloped in this sort of like red magical aura for a second, and he just kind of pumps his chest like that to heal himself. And then he uses the other hand to draw his short sword and he'll just kind of say to himself, "Okay, let's try that again." And I'll end my turn on that note.
All right. After Jade is the last scorpion, and this is the one that had you in its claws that you just escaped from. As it stands there, let's see. Oh, that was the first time it rolled really badly.
Good.
You only have one attack coming your way. And this time it was a claw, not a stinger.
Okay.
So that is 1d8 of damage. The plus is it does less damage with no risk of doing additional damage. Okay. The bad part is that the claws are what grapples you.
Gotcha.
So you are taking 6 points of damage.
Okay. And
that will end its turn as you are grappled. Other than that, it goes back to Bird. As you guys can see, I did want to challenge you guys a little bit in our first combat, kind of get it out of your system so we can get into some role-playing stuff, and then jump in later and kill you.
Okay.
Challenging and then outright killing is two different things, DM.
That's why there's RP in the middle. You got to make
into the air.
story written.
I get
You
it.
just see Bird look up into the air and start talking to nothing.
Bird now has the ability to break the fourth wall. No.
He looks at the screen and just like, can't believe I got to deal with this.
All right, I'm going to ask a question that may or may not be correct. Well, might be. It depends on you. Do I know these creatures?
Like the species or like, do you know George the Scorpion?
No, like the species. Like
roll a nature check.
What is it?
nature.
All right, the way you worded that was like, do I know these creatures? I'm like, all right, so
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You have to fuck with me some more. That is a natural 20.
yes, you know about giant desert scorpions. You know about their habitats. You know that's exactly what these are. You know a lot about them. What exactly are you trying to draw knowledge-wise?
Well, I'm wanting to know what draws them. It's nighttime, correct?
Yes.
So perhaps they were drawn by light? Possibly?
You know that they are highly territorial.
Gotcha. Well, the reason I'm asking is I want to know if I can take their attention by casting a little cantrip.
I see. Let me do a quick DM thing.
Because if it's night and I cast the cantrip I want, it's going to be really bright and hot.
Right.
Oh boy.
Give me 1 second. Out here.
Because if I remember correctly, some scorpions in the desert at night are drawn to light and heat. Sorry, everyone, to slow down the progress.
Nah, you're good.
No, this
I'm
is
just
part of
chilling on the
D&D.
ground, man. We all good.
I
mean,
have a big.
Just gives me a minute to plan my
folder.
next move, which I think I actually got.
Same here.
Same here, 'cause
I've got a lot to
think
plan
I-
here. You know. Yeah. I've got to plan the next death things or figure out whether I want to like throw the dice to the right or to the left, or if I want to kind of like throw it down the middle. You know.
Hey, that's
Maybe
a
I'll
big
throw it
decision.
backwards. Yeah, it is. It's a really big decision. It impacts on how good I roll. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, maybe I should just throw it behind me. Maybe it'll roll better that way. I don't know. You know?
Okay, Nick, hear me out.
Yeah.
Top left corner of my dice tray is my corner.
The mouth, that's your dice roll.
That's also a good idea. I'm going to keep that in mind. I might do that next turn.
Sounds good.
For
sounds
sure.
Good.
For sure.
Okay, so you know that they are nocturnal hunters, and okay, so they actually use chemosensory to navigate the world mostly. There are other, like, they can see, they can feel through the hairs, but
Is this kind of like a predator situation?
I'm literally reading a scientific document trying to figure out how fucking scorpions perceive. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I'm pretty sure I watched something on National Geographic about scorpions. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if this helps any DM. I did find something saying that when the scorpions crawl around at night, they're most attracted to white lights that illuminate areas much like the sun. Instead of a white light bulb, use yellow-colored ones. Those are more likely to attract, essentially.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps any, but...
So light and heat.
It didn't say anything about heat, but the
No
light of the
way.
Mimics the sun.
Do you know how scorpion?
Yeah.
What the? Okay, so according to this scientific thing, apparently, sorry, this is just like me going nerdism on animals for real quick.
Yeah,
Apparently, scorpions can detect the chemicals that other animals will release to push away predators on horizontal airflow that goes across their body.
Bombardier beetles do that. Bombardier beetles do that. I don't know if you heard of those.
I have not.
Those that rings a bell because I used to study insects at one point. Fucking bombardier beetles.
Bombardier beetles. They spray like.
These guys. I hate them. Yeah.
Yeah. They spray like some kind of like almost like acidic almost, and like it burns. Like if a frog eats it, it sprays it in their mouth, and the frog like pukes it up.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they do that like that, like even like humans too. It could hurt humans too if they go near it.
You're fair. So knowing all of this about them, you know that light can attract them. Although these guys do also seem to be like preoccupied, so I'll roll percentiles on them. And the other thing you know is that if you were to use a cantrip to continuously blow wind across their armor, that you would confuse the shit out of them.
Well, I don't have anything like that. Most of my stuff is fire.
You don't have thermaturgy?
No.
Damn, man. I thought that's where you were going with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
No. I was going to cast a cantrip light.
Oh, I mean, yeah, well, you know light will work. It's just light's a percentile thing because they literally have prey, like, in their claws for the most part.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use something a little bit heavier. I'm going to use some of my movement, and I'm going to lower myself to about 15 feet above the ground instead of 25.
All right.
Let's see here. How far are all of these scorpions from me?
Well, you went straight up before, so one of them is about 10 feet away. The other's basically right below you attacking someone, and the other one's pretty close to that one. And then on top of all of that, you being within 15 feet, you are technically within 5 feet of the one that's below you.
Gotcha. Am I within 30 feet of all of them?
Yes.
Awesome. I am going to use Channel Divinity, Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
As an action, you can use your channeled divinity and present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Additionally, each creature within 30 feet that doesn't have total cover makes a Constitution saving throw of DC 14 or take 2d10 plus 3 radiant damage. Half on a success.
Okay. You do realize the one question with this, right?
I think I'm currently asking that question. Does it affect my team?
There it is. It did not say that it didn't. And it said every creature in the zone, which means that is an area effect that will affect the entire motherfucking team. Now, for those of you who have not ever, actually, they weren't recorded, so you wouldn't. Our Mass Effect campaign has had a similar situation to this before.
Okay.
And half of our party almost went down with the blue dragon. I'm just saying.
Tidal wave.
Got it.
I remember that specific thing.
He yearly has a spell that will damage all of the bad guys, but it will also damage most of the team.
I'm at 2
Got
HP.
I'm down.
I will say,
I'm living. I'm living.
I will say one thing.
At 5.
Elira is the only person who's out of that zone because she used her full movement. No, she used her full movement to get past the scorpion. So she ran 10 feet to get to the end of the scorpion and then ran 20 feet past that. You're in a 15-foot radius of all 3 scorpions, meaning mathematically she's not in that circle by like 5 to 10 feet.
Really
Oh my
great.
god, she's barely escaped.
Oh, we're still close. I was not expecting this to be a possible TPK, but that triple attack does fucking work.
Yeah, and I don't want to kill poor, what's his face? It's on the ground. Haven't bothered learning his name.
Damn.
That guy. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, the guy that played his liar and allowed me to steal 99 silver from people that weren't suspecting it.
My business partner.
Yeah, for the record, chat, this is your heroic party. We started out session 1 with 1 gaining almost 100 gold from playing a loot legitimately
That's
while
silver.
watching 100 silver while playing the loot legitimately while our other teammate was stealing gold out of the people's pockets who were watching.
Yeah.
I listened to the VOD last night, and if I remember correctly, the guy that's dead on the ground or dying got 64 silver, and I got 99.
Yep.
Well, I mean, honestly, people are always going to have more than they're willing to give.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
And I can't kill my entertaining partner, I suppose.
Well, that's a good way to look at it.
I mean,
you're making it such a big deal, guys.
It's up to you, really. All I can do is to kind of sit here, just kind of like look at you and go, "Hey, man, how you doing?"
I'm doing good. How about you? Just bleeding out, but I'm chill, man. I'm chill. No big deal.
I'm breathing. Yeah, I live. Don't worry.
All right.
Do it. Go ahead.
All right. I do remember that he kind of helped me make some silver, so... is he being grappled? He's grappled?
I think I am. Yeah.
All right. Well, shit.
But he got ungrappled and then got re-grappled in the attack.
Yep. Well, I guess I'll just retcon that, since it hadn't happened yet.
It's up to you, man. I mean, like, hey, I have faith in myself. I'll live somehow. I'll live.
Or draw another character.
You won't live. Because you'll have an automatic fail, maybe 2, because that's a lot of damage.
True.
Alright, well, how far is the scorpion that's holding the guy that helped make me money?
He is currently about 15 feet below you and 5 feet to the side, so not very far.
Alrighty, well, I will use my
15
full
feet.
movement.
It's not enough to really be a difference.
I'll use my full movement, and I will dive down, and I will cast Inflict Wounds at the 2nd level.
Heck yeah.
Oh, damn. All right. That is a save from the scorpion, if I remember correctly.
Nope, it's an attack roll.
Oh, shit. All right, roll that attack.
And that is
Make sure you
22
use your loaded dice. I need you to save these guys.
22 to hit.
Oh, there it
I
is.
rolled a
Appreciate
7.
you. 22 to hit. That's right.
I rolled
right.
a 17 with a +5. And it is a melee attack, by the way.
A melee attack. All right. And what's the damage?
I'm a little busy right now. Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
Ah,
I don't.
Oh, damn.
I sort of love you. You made me 99 silver.
Oh, me.
Heck yeah.
Which is why I'm spending a second level spell slot on you. Alright, that is 4d10. Where's my d10? Are you my d10? No, you're my d8. Where's my d10?
You want my D10?
Are you my D10?
Here's
Yo,
my D10. You want my D10?
I just could not help but seeing a little kid in a gas mask with a fucking D20 being like, "Are you my D10?"
Alright, I've got my d10.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
The first
no,
one is a
Doctor
5.
Who reference, actually.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Second one is a 10, so 15 so far.
15?
Alright.
That's another 5, so 20.
Okay.
And then another 10, so 30.
All right. And this is the one that had Cammy grappled, right?
Yep. I dive bomb down, my mace glows a green, eerie, light, and I just come down and I smack it.
All right. As you do, where on its body are you smacking it?
I am going to aim for the pincer or whatever, the claw.
As you
Right
do,
at the
the claw
face.
immediately explodes off, and the scorpion goes reeling away with blood gushing out of its claw limb. Literally just like reeling backwards and collapsing in on itself, and you see that it actually collapses backwards, stinging itself and dying in the sand.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We go. That's how we win.
Boom. 1 down, 2 to go.
Woo!
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Is there a scorpion nearby me?
Yes, there's one about 10 feet away that just watched this happen, and is the one that just took stabs at Ruger.
That was my brother.
Alright. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to take my Morning Star. I'm going to start banging my shield.
Okay.
I'm going to try
give
to
me an intimidation
antagonize
check.
it.
Oh, antagonize. Okay.
I want it to come to me.
All right. Well, still give me an intimidation check.
I will. Intimidation. That is a natural 17 with a... Oh, well, shit. +0.
All right.
You got it, man. You
see
got
the
it.
scorpion is eyeing you, and as soon as you start banging your shield, it gets this agitated look and scuttles sideways to square up with you.
And this is the one chasing Elraya, or not Elraya?
It was the one that attacked Elira.
I'm going to call you Aloe Vera.
I'm gonna call you L.
And then it went for Ruger from there because he distracted it by shooting it and doing some damage. And now it's no longer rushing at Ruger and is turned to face you.
Sitting there deadly silent. With these predatory eyes locked on another scorpion.
And any bonus action for you?
As a bonus action, kind of like peek over my shoulder at the dead guy or dying guy. You okay?
You're just kind of like very lightly bring his hand out like, I'm good. Thanks.
Now, is it one of his or one of his patrons' hands?
One of his patron hands.
One of the patron hands is like, yeah, we're good. We're good. We got this.
You keep doing your thing. I'll be up in a bit.
It's like the puppet hand is lifting your hand off the.
Yeah.
I'm a whisper behind me like, you owe me 5 silver.
Okay.
You owe me 5 silver, he says.
I can afford that.
So with that, Elira, is your turn.
Alright, am I still within 60 feet of that scorpion that tried to attack
Yes.
me? I'm
You
gonna
are
try
indeed.
to use cantrip.
Okay.
So if I'll explain it, basically if it hits, it'll do 1d8 damage, and the scorpion speed is reduced by 10 feet the next turn.
Nice.
One question:
All right.
Isn't Ray of Frost a cone?
It says a frigid beam of blue white light.
Okay.
I believe it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, it's ranged.
Well, I'm only asking if it's a cone because that scorpion still? He's within striking distance of Ruger.
Yeah.
No,
But that's okay because it's a ranged attack. All right. Go ahead
It is a
and
beam.
roll your d20 with your spellcasting attack.
Don't you hit me.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right. That will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
That's a d8, right?
Yep. Plus your spellcasting modifier for damage.
For spellcasting, it says it's a +5. The hit / DC.
Okay.
Let me find my d8.
No, not the hit / DC. It's going to be the modifier, which is probably a +3 if you're +5 for the. It's your spellcasting modifier.
5 modifier +3.
Yeah, so the +3 modifier. Okay. So D8 +3. If just warning, first of all, does anyone in the party have snake phobias?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Chat, heads up. If you got a snake phobia, we got a snake coming into view. Thank you for the warning. Come on in.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
Let me turn off my background real quick.
I thought you were talking about
Big
the game.
It's a snake.
Yeah, I thought I was mentioned about the game too.
Yeah.
No, this is Zeus. This is our 4-foot
I
ball
grabbed
python.
his back end and
Nice.
instead of like
Yeah.
moving to go back into his hide, he literally started climbing and sticking his head up out of the tank to come out. So I
Oh,
grabbed
yeah.
his phone now.
He's getting used to the idea that when he wants to, he can like show himself
Summon the on.
and she'll grab him and pull him out for a little bit. He's our smaller of the 2 snakes we have.
Yeah, I can't pull
yeah.
her out by
Cool.
myself where I would because she's out.
If you guys check my clips, you'll be able to see. I do occasionally bring her out, but it's a fucking hassle. I have an 8-foot red-tailed boa constrictor, and
8 foot?
she's
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw it actually because I was checking your stream at one point. I saw you like having them out and everything. Big guy.
yeah, she is huge. Her name is Medusa,
Gotcha.
and she is literally overweight. She's got wrinkles down her sides because she's was fed too much growing, and so now I got to like bring her out and exercise her. My mom gives her to us, and my mom doesn't really know snake care like that. First of all, she got left with them from my sister who had them, so she went ahead and did the best she could, and they lived a great life. But now they've got more moisture and are a little happier with their environment set up. That being said, my mom gave us the 8-foot and goes, "Yeah, she can eat like 14 mice at a time." Like she can.
Doesn't mean
But
she should.
probably shouldn't. Exactly.
Yeah.
How much do you usually feed them per day? How much?
I feed them about 2 mice every 2 weeks, and then hello kitty. Oh, oh my goodness.
So how?
I did
so,
not.
So
I did not expect her to look up at the camera like that. That was perfect timing.
That was.
Oh yeah.
That was.
They can go for a while without food.
Now I literally have to use the camera.
They
They
can. It's just so they're built to be able to, but some people take that too far. For example, I went to a snake shop that was in our local area where we used to live. And I showed up and was like, "Hey, I've got this overweight snake. I'm trying to figure out how to exercise her more regularly." He's like, "Oh yeah, you just don't feed her for like a year and a half, and she'll lose that weight, no problem." I'm
A
like,
year and a half.
I'm not starving my snake so that she loses weight. That's not the goal. I want to
Yeah.
have her healthily lose weight. So
I mean,
instead, I
maybe,
bring her
you know,
out
not
every
that
couple
long,
days.
but I mean, at least maybe go through a couple weeks. You know,
Oh yeah.
at a time.
They definitely do, and they take their own breaks too. There are times where I put mice in and they just don't eat them. They don't want
Oh,
them,
okay.
and they take their own couple weeks breaks. It's just every 2 weeks or so, I give them the option of 2 mice, so it's not very much. It's actually kind of a diet for her because she should be eating 2 rats every 2 weeks, probably.
It's about perfect for him.
That means
But-
that's
Oh, Raina.
better. That's
There you
better.
go,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah, but for him, this is like he's perfect size, weight, health right now. Except for he had some slight sneezing.
Oh, he's going around her neck.
But he's good now. Oh yeah, he don't have the strength to do anything about it though.
Yeah.
With the 8 foot, when she starts wrapping around your neck, I go like this to make sure that she can't get tight around my neck.
I used to do it with him because I was still slightly nervous, but now I've gotten used to how hard he can actually tighten, and he's fine. He just
at least he's
him.
not like one of those 20-footers.
Noodle.
Yeah, he's a little noodle. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, she's not a 20-footer either. I couldn't do a 20-footer.
His name was Zeus. I thought that was a guy.
So this one is Zeus. He's the 4 foot. The 8 foot is Medusa.
Oh, okay. I was referring to the Zeus around her.
To Zeus, yeah. You got relatives who are like literally 5 times your length.
Is he ever gonna get that big, or is it okay? I wasn't sure if it was like a different species thing, or because he was.
As long as you don't feed them too much, probably.
No, it's a different subspecies.
Oh.
Yeah, they're found in different parts of the world. Basically, those are rainforest pythons.
Oh,
whereas he's a Saharan grasslands python. So this is about as long as he's going to get.
Oh, is it Vol versus Burmese?
I believe so. All right, so
sorry, I was
total snake derail, but that's okay. We love snakes.
Yeah,
it's cool.
When you asked us if we had snake phobia, I thought you were talking about the game.
Yeah, we asked about the snake phobia, and everyone thought I was bringing a snake into the game.
Oh, you already have the perfect live action mini for it.
Yeah. Does anybody have spider phobias before we go any farther? Just so I know going into it.
Nope.
Giant chickens.
I got a chicken problem too. You'll never see me using chickens.
Yeah.
You say that as a joke, Dylan, but I got knocked off my bike and beat the shit out of by a pack of chickens. I don't want to hear it.
Chickens suck.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like chickens
So
either.
you playing real life Legend of Zelda?
But I'll never get close to them.
So you know how in Legend of Zelda you can chase chickens?
Yeah.
I did used to do that, and that's why they got me back. So yes, but that's besides the point.
So you're playing real life Legend of Zelda.
I did. Simeon, what's good, broski?
All right.
All right. So
I think Emily got a dirty 20, I believe.
Yep. And what was the damage on that?
6 plus 3, 9.
9 damage. All right. Go ahead and do quick math. So it is bloodied, which means it's lower than half health, and it is hurt.
That's a good way to keep track of stuff.
Thank you.
And it's also slow for its next turn. It'll be 10 feet slower.
10 feet slower. Cool. So its initial movement speed is
just
40 feet. So it'll be 30 feet instead. All right. So, any bonus action for you?
No, I guess not.
All right. You're still about 20 feet back from the scorpion because it moved in to attack Ruger. Did you want to move at all?
No, I'm good where I am for now.
Cool. Moving right into the next, then we got Ruger. You're up.
All right.
The spider that was just hovering over you and was about to attack again. You see, scorpion. I said spider. The scorpion.
Like we got a new enemy.
The scorpion has turned its attention sideways to Bird.
All right. So it's focused on Bird right now.
Yes, it is.
I will help him out. I will use my bow and arrow, and I will shoot it.
Sure, that's a really technical.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
All right.
Why
and this one will be dexter. Which is strength, right?
For your bow, it's a dexterity.
Dexterity, right?
Yep. So ranged attacks are normally dexterity unless you're throwing something.
Okay. Oh boy, please be a good one. Please be a good one.
Are you worried he's eating?
Ah, shit. I got a 3 plus 3, so 6.
Oof. No luck on that one, my friend. You watch as your arrow skitters off of the armor of the scorpion. Go ahead and roll your percentile dice real quick.
All right. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. 90.
90. You watch, and miraculously, your arrow seems to take almost no damage as it skitters off and lands in the sand.
All right.
All right. Any bonus action for you?
Your snakes are fucking.
Bonus action. Could I try again? Or no?
Not as a bonus action, I don't believe. Let me real quick. If you click on your character sheet.
Yep.
And down where it says your actions, because you're in D&D Beyond, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to actually click and pull up bonus actions specifically to see if you have any.
Oh boy. Doesn't say anything for bonus actions. Don't see anything.
All right, fair enough. So you can't attack again. When you hit level 5 is, I believe, when you get multi-attack and you're able to shoot multiple arrows.
Okay. All right. I would. I do have. Let's see. I can use wind collar. Or no, that's attack. Yeah, no special, no other special moves.
All right, real quick. I think you have 1 feat you're not using. I'm gonna look into it real quick. What is your subclass for ranger? Or no, wait. What? You're not a ranger, are you? We went a different route, didn't we?
I'm a bounty hunter, like a monk.
Oh, monk. That's right. We went monk. Real quick, let me pull up. I think I have your character sheet in my Discord notes. Here we go. Kensei monk. That's what it was. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
This is a very happy cat right now, by the way.
Sorry, guys.
Remember defense. No, you're good, dude.
Man. I mean, it's our first combat together. I mean, there was bound to be a bit of trial and error in the long run.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done this in a long time, so...
I get it.
All right, so the feat you're not using is 2 things. One, you actually have 2 feats you're not using that give you bonus actions. One, you have key points as a monk and can use them to make unarmed strikes as a bonus action, or with your monk weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. And what would be my monk weapon is the thing.
Your monk weapon is your bow.
Okay.
Because you're a Kensei monk, you're allowed to make your bow your monk weapon.
Oh, okay.
So you can make an extra bow attack, and just so you know, the other option you have is Kensei shot. You can use a bonus action on your turn to make your ranged attacks with a Kensei weapon more deadly. When you do so, any target you hit with a ranged attack using a Kensei weapon takes an extra D4 of damage from the weapon type.
Oh, okay.
So basically...
Oh, man, so I screwed up.
No. You can take... This turn you can just take another attack and you're good.
Okay.
But, so you know, you have the option of either taking 2 shots or using your bonus action first to buff your 1 shot.
Okay.
So
I could shoot 2 arrows or
1 very well aimed shot, basically.
I love what he knows.
I'll probably do 1 well aimed shot.
Okay. Not this turn though. That's for next time because you already took a shot this turn, and you missed. You don't want to go ahead and use that now. You know what I mean?
True.
So go ahead and roll your second attack. But now you know for next time when you're playing.
All right. Okay. Please be good. Please be good. Come on. I'm a sharpshooter. 16 nat plus 3, so 19.
Hell yeah, that one will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
All right, so that'll D8.
Okay, and make sure you mark off one of your key points.
Make sure I what?
So as a monk, you have key points.
Right.
It's in your spells list because they don't really have a place for it. So I gave you your 3 key points and then put your actual monk abilities below it. So Flurry of Blows is your melee unarmed strike. Patient Defense is, I believe it's a reaction ability. I'm trying to remember. And Step of the Wind allows you to disengage, dodge, or hide as a bonus action.
Okay. So I do Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, for this one, I believe it's Flurry of Blows that you're using.
Yeah, Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
And in slots expended on your character sheet, just put 1. That way you know you've got 2 left. Because you can do Flurry of Blows again if you want to. But you can only do it up to 3 times before you rest.
Oh, okay.
You want to say bye before I put them away?
I'm going to look for that.
So I put that under my character sheet.
The 3rd page of your character sheet is your spell list page.
Okay, yep. So I'll put down 1 then.
Yeah, see, it's going to go right next to that 3.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right.
And then, so for my damage, I got 6 plus 3, so it's
9 damage. All right, and this is the one you guys have been messing with. So let's see. All right, as you do this, you see your arrow disappears for a moment as it pierces directly through the eyes of the scorpion.
Nice.
And can I get your percentile roll real quick?
Yep. 60.
60, so it's good. And with the expertise of your shot, you placed it perfectly to shoot out the other end of the scorpion between 2 armor plates, landing in the sand on the other side.
Nice.
As your expert shot kills the scorpion, and it collapses into the floor with a very small hole right between what used to be 6 eyes and now is 4.
Nice.
All right. Anything else for your turn? You now have movement, and you do not have one that's engaged with you, so you could move freely without taking opportunity attacks.
Let's see. I could move. I could probably. Is there any more near me? Any more scorpions around me?
About 10 feet behind you, you have one that is currently fighting with Jade.
Okay. I could move 10 feet ahead of me, so I could get a better range.
Yeah. Put yourself 20 feet between you and the scorpion.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, so you place yourself, and after your turn, Cammy, you're up. You are no longer grappled as the claw was exploded from around you, and you are completely safe back on the ground. You're still making death saving throws.
Yep. I need to find your DMs so I can actually DM you. Where are you? There you are. All right. There you are. That's why I rolled.
A lot. Maybe it's double digits. You rolled, right?
Oh, all
no,
right.
I type a whole sentence. I don't just type the number.
All right. Got it.
Yeah.
So, with that, it is now Jade's turn. As you are grappled by the scorpion again.
I'm going to go a different approach with this because I did not think it was going to grapple me immediately after I broke free on my last turn. Nick, I have an idea utilizing a different method for getting the scorpion to stop grappling me if you're interested.
Okay. I'm always interested.
All right. So I have a funny little... so how big would you call these scorpions?
They are considered large, so they're about 10 feet by 10 feet.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Hey, for you, once we beat them, we have a lot more rations.
So much rations.
True.
So I have a power called telekinetic movement. I'm gonna put a screenshot the wording really fast,
Okay.
and I will put it in chat so you can follow along. So, I'm curious. So I can move an object or a creature with my mind, and I can move it up to 30 feet in any direction. I'm gonna be honest. I just want to fling the scorpion high up in the air, just yeet it upwards.
I think it would usually give you a size that you can just toss around.
This one does not.
Yeah, I noticed that too, so I wasn't sure.
So large or smaller. So yeah, it can technically do this.
Yeah.
Who's
Fling it in the air.
Large or
It'll
smaller
be a skeet
or
shoot.
one. So
Tight.
okay. So here's the thing.
Mhm.
Technically, it says one willing creature. So normally you would
Ooh.
not be able to use this on an enemy. I'm going to give it a nope.
Oh.
You can use it on objects to throw at enemies. You can use it on willing creatures to launch them over walls, stuff like that. But
Okay.
the actual act of throwing a creature with it isn't an ability for some reason. In my mind,
Okay.
I feel like it should be. And
Yeah.
so I'm going to give it a strength contesting throw against your DC save.
Okay. So you want me to make a strength saving throw, just to be clear?
Nope, the spider is. I need to know what your spell saving throw is.
Okay.
If you don't have one, then what is your what's your spellcasting modifier for your telekinetic abilities?
That should be based off of your intel, by the way, Dylan.
Okay, that's in that case that should be a +1.
Okay. So if it's off of your intelligence, then it would be 8 plus your proficiency plus the 1, so it's a DC of 11.
That's right.
And it failed. It got a 4. Plus
Nice,
its strength,
nice.
which is it's not going to be enough, but its strength is a +2, so that makes it a 6. So you launch this thing straight 30 feet up into the air.
All right. I want to flavor this
with
for,
you in it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. So, Jade now finds himself and the scorpion 30 feet up in the air.
Man, why'd you do that?
Ooh.
As we're going up, he just screams, I didn't think about this! Because that
Okay.
is fall damage if it hits the ground, sir.
Okay, let me change up my flavor text in that case then. So, Jade with his other free arm, from what I could tell, he just kind of says to himself, "Wait, I'm overthinking this." Up, and then as both of them get launched up, he's just gonna say, "Shit!" Okay, so
The spider just whispers, "You are underthinking this."
So, out of curiosity, is there any way I could still try to stab it midair?
So your kinetic ability. Let me look at it again real quick. What was its casting time on it? Short rest. You move an object as an action. So, you cannot normally. You can.
Bonus action.
Yeah, you can do an offhanded attack. It just doesn't get your proficiency bonus. And it just doesn't get any of your bonuses. It's just like a raw stat, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, that's quick question. Considering I launched it 30 feet in the air, does it let go of the grapple?
In my
I think it's a
opinion,
valid
I think it would
assumption.
tighten. I think it would tighten its grip.
That's all.
Let's go with 60% or better. And let's
Either
go.
way.
Either way,
59% or lower.
Oh yeah.
And he's holding on to you.
All right.
83. He still got you. No, he let go.
All right.
Damn it. No, I reversed that. He let go.
Yes. Okay. Okay. In that case, bonus action. 1 second. All right. Oh
He's
my
like,
God,
I knew I should have taken that slow fall desk spell.
That's dirty 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and roll it on here because it does the math already for me. Okay, that's 4 damage, and screw it. I'm just gonna activate the action surge while I'm super high up in the air because why the hell not?
Yeah, action surge. Action surge.
All right, I'm gonna go for another short sword swing. That is a dirty 22 to hit. I'm
that will definitely hit. Yes.
Wonderful. Then, unlike the other roll, that is max damage 9. Okay, so Jade, after that just brief moment of panic, after experiencing what it's like to be Taku and Austin's characters for a minute, let's put it like that. He'll take his short swords out, and so out of curiosity, here's how I want. Could I try to stab into it and try basically to get could I try to attack like its underbelly or something like that while we're just like flying up in the air?
Yeah, 100% God of War cutscene this shit, bro. Go for it.
Yep, exactly. So Jade manages to effectively stab into the underbelly, and he tries to, and he kind of lets go for a minute to just kind of try to fall on his back to soften some of the damage from the fall.
Okay.
But after both of them fall down, he'll just like quickly roll over and just pluck his swords out as fast as he can.
Gotcha. All right. What is the damage on the sword step?
Altogether from both of my short swords, that's 13 total.
13 total damage because it was 4 plus the short sword stab. 13 total damage. Let me see where we're at here. So all right, so this scorpion is bloodied and looking bad as you guys are falling to the ground. There's a trail of blood following behind it in the air as it falls faster than the entrails that it's leaving. And as you go to hit the ground, you see that it turns and is continuously flipping until it lands. You hit the ground.
Actually, one more thing. Could I use my reaction on myself to block some of the fall damage?
I'll allow it.
All right.
I will allow it because it makes sense that, like, I imagine a biotic falling from a ship and, like, biotic forcing the ground before they hit it to try to soften some of the blow. It wouldn't work great, but it would do something.
Okay, that is 5 damage that I get to reduce. So how this kind of works is that as like Jade is on his back, kind of trying really hard to clutch to his short swords, there's like 4 small barriers that he just kind of shatters as he slowly falls to the ground that just kind of block his fall a little bit.
As you hit the ground, what's up?
Sorry. This is just for my own curiosity. Fall damage is a D10 per 10 feet?
After 10 feet, yes. So it's 2d10 damage at this point.
I am writing that down so I remember it because I will be flying a lot. And if I get knocked down, I need to know this.
Yeah.
So as you fall, Jade, you hit the ground and you take 13 points of damage because it was 18 originally.
I expected this. Okay.
As you turn to grab your swords quickly to defend yourself, you don't see them.
Uh-oh.
You do see the scorpion in front of you in the sand. Almost looking like it's standing, but its legs are completely sprawled out.
Okay.
You remember leaving your swords in its underbelly.
Okay.
Your final scorpion is now dead.
It's inside the scorpion.
Your swords are in the scorpion's underbelly that it landed on.
My dumbass improvised plan worked.
It really did. It really did.
I was racking my head like earlier because like after my first turn I was like, okay, that was kind of a useless turn. I gotta change up my approach here. And then once I realized I used everything I had for that one scorpion, bro.
Oh man.
Right. As Jay just kind of gets up, he just kind of looks at the dead scorpion and goes, "Oh, my things are in there. Oh."
All right, so real quick, I need to send out one message.
All right, just like the idea of Cammy just like being on the ground looking over at Jay, like, come here often.
Oh, damn it! My message did not go out just in time. My message just didn't go out in time.
Damn, I'm so sorry.
No,
man.
you're good. You're good. I was literally about to say, so, is there anything else anyone wants to do before we leave combat? And I was telling you to make your death save and not to say another word to see if any of them went to save you before the death save happened.
Sorry.
I would. Jay would, actually.
Suddenly, Jade remembers that Cammy is on the ground making death saving throws. He goes running over. No, you're good. You're good.
He's in a lot of pain right now. He needs something to distract himself with.
Did you get the band?
I am going to
just the most like it was too
No,
comedic.
somebody got the band.
Like,
Appreciate you.
I'm lying right there. It's just funny to be able to just imagine me just looking up like, come here often.
Well, being I am right next to the dying man, I will use my prayer of healing.
I appreciate it.
All right. In that case,
that
I'm
is
just gonna go over to the
everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the dead scorpion, sigh as I turn it over, just start looking for where my swords went inside it.
That is going to probably take a strength check, Jade. These things weigh a lot.
It is massive, yeah.
It is pretty massive.
These are large creatures.
They're 10 feet long.
Would you
So.
like me to make a
Did we
strength
just
check?
get healed?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check. Yeah, this is to see if he can lift the scorpion to get his blades back.
That's a dirty 13.
But did we get healed,
I mean,
though?
Yeah, that's
Dirty
enough.
14.
That's enough.
You will be. That is 8. That is a 7. So
8 plus 7 is
8
13.
plus 7 plus 3.
That's 16.
All right.
Everybody gets 16 points of health back.
Heck yeah, appreciate it.
Nice. So,
Nice.
well, so that.
All right, guys, I'm ready to fight. Where's the enemies at?
So that's
When suddenly 3 more scorpions bust up below.
so,
Y'all are on your own for this. I'm gonna fly up.
Eli, I'm outie.
so question.
Does Jay manage to get his swords back from the scorpion?
Yes,
Okay.
very much does. I need to go
Gotcha.
get water and dew here in a moment.
So question.
So Jay would probably just kind of like walk back
Thanks for
towards the
the-
party. He's like flicking the swords a lot to get like the scorpion gunk off them.
Hell yeah.
And he'll just say,
Awesome.
"Hey, so how's everyone doing?"
I'm walking.
Austin, the question.
Yeah. Austin did have a question.
Oh,
So,
what's up?
You said everyone got 16 points of health
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
My total hit points was like 17. Like, that was my
Yeah, so you just go back to your max.
okay.
Yay!
If you ever gain temporary hit points, that's when it would go above your max.
Okay.
Which I could have done at the start of the fight, but I didn't.
I feel like Cammy will at least look over to the bird.
So then
Right.
also
And just- I'm sorry.
With my arrows, so I found them all one broken one, right?
Yes, that can be repaired.
One broken one that could be repaired, and then the others were fine.
One smells really bad.
Just wash it. Just wash it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It went
I
the
can
whole
purify
way
it.
through a scorpion, so
Watch out, man. You might get charged by another salesman and some guards if you purify that, man. You might want to be careful.
That reminds me. Hey, dying guy that used to be dying. 5 silver.
Yeah. I was literally trying to get to that. I'm glad that you got back to it. Cool. Yeah, I'll give you the 5 silver and you can just have it. That's
Plus
fine.
1 copper that I slipped into your pocket while we were in town.
Oh, okay. Didn't know you did that. Appreciate it. There.
Oh,
You should have your 5 silver and 1 copper back.
Thank you.
Can I go up to the scorpion that was closest to me and try to harvest as much as I can food-wise?
yeah, go ahead and give me a survival roll.
I just bite straight into it.
That's
Could I give the help action for
Yeah.
this one? Yeah, we could just say like maybe Jade offers to use his short swords to help out.
Yeah, so roll that with advantage then, Emily.
how much advantage?
0. It means roll 2 20s and take the highest one.
All right, the highest one was a 15, and that's plus 2, so that's 17. The first one was a 10, the second one was the higher one.
With a 17, you get most of the meat off of it, and you find that you're able to remove the stinger to use as a crafting component if you would like.
Where it ends.
I'm gonna just stick that in my bag.
Or that.
And I'm also
Alright.
gonna give a little bit of the food to the 2 cats on my shoulders.
Hell yeah. So out of the 3 scorpions, you get about 90 rations worth of meat.
God damn.
Nice.
I'm gonna
You're not going to be able to carry all of this by yourself.
I'm gonna distribute it evenly among the 5 of us.
Oh, nice.
So that's 90.
Sick.
Y'all are set for like a bump.
Hello, Rena.
All right.
Hold on, I need to actually do the math for this. So 18 each.
18. All
Awesome.
right.
And then all right.
Just a heads up, you guys will need to take time over the next day or 2 to salt and dry that meat if you want it to last.
Yep.
All right.
Makes sense.
Just a heads up.
Okay.
Would purifying it, make it last longer?
Damn, I don't know. Can you purify rotten meat to make it good again?
I think you need purified food and water for that specifically.
I
fair.
food.
Yeah.
Oh, so I mean, yeah, you could just use purify food and water every couple days and make it good
That's
again.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah?
All
There you
right,
go.
that's
Damn,
1
what's
copper
the
piece
real
a day.
question? If I use suggestion, could I convince it to stay
They're already
clean
being
and
turned
not
at
rotten?
All right, so
And would it be okay if I checked out the scorpion that I killed?
yeah, for sure.
All right.
Go ahead and
so-
roll a survival check yourself.
All right. And what's survival under?
That would be under your wisdom level.
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Just for
so
fun.
+2. Come on, please be a
Just for fun, Jade's not gonna check the scorpion he killed because he just got severely grossed out trying to get his short swords back from it.
Okay.
I got a nat 5 +2.
So with a 7, you don't really see much you can get off of it. You see that there are a couple eyes that might be used for like wizard bits, but you're not really sure.
Mm.
7's not a great survival roll for it.
Yeah.
You
I'm
do
bad
see
with rolling dice, I swear.
it happens,
Yeah,
man. It happens.
okay,
Honestly, I find that the best way to roll dice is to make sure it bounces off of a backboard somewhere. It forces the die to like roll more severely. But other than that, I mean, I can't really give any advice for dice rolling.
That sucks.
14's actually not too bad.
On a second
Yeah.
time, but just to see, just for ha-has.
Yeah.
Right.
There was a 14,
So,
it would have been a 17.
You checked out yours, and they're sitting there carving meat off of it, and you're not really able to see anything else useful. You see that Elira had taken the stinger off the other one, and when you go to look, you see that the stinger for this one got damaged in the fall. And then upon checking the other scorpion, you guys have seen that that's the one that fell backwards on its own stinger, breaking the stinger off in the process.
Man, because I would have liked to use the stinger, attach it to one of my arrows.
You would notice that it's a little too big for that. This is a stinger that would be more used for like a spear tip or a short sword blade, something of that sort.
Or I mean, I could at least use the poison to put it on my arrows.
Roll an additional survival check.
Initial survival?
Yeah, roll a additional survival check.
Okay. All right, come on. 18 +2.
Upon looking at the stingers and everything, you couldn't really find it much, but upon finding the one that stung himself, you were able to trace the stinger back and remove very carefully one of the poison glands.
Nice.
So you have a poison gland that you can secrete for the poison, and you're able to douse. Let's see, it did stab itself in the process, so you estimate there's enough poison to tip about 20 arrows.
Ooh. Nice.
So I have to add the scorpion stinger as a custom item. Is there anything you want me to note when I do that?
Just that it's a giant scorpion stinger for crafting materials.
That's gonna go in backpack.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So
As all this is happening, DM, I would like to cast Elevated Sight.
Elevated Sight. All right. What's Elevated Sight do?
It projects my eyesight up to 120 feet above me.
Okay.
Granting a full 360-degree view from that point.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Dun, 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 dun. Where is perception? Okay. That is a dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
You see in the distance what looks to be sand being floofed out. Like you can see in the distance an area where sand is like into the wind and then stops. And then into the wind and just stops. And it's at a fairly regular interval.
Can I deduce that this is the desert expanding?
It's currently in the desert. Like, it's not at the edge, like it's the desert expanding out. It's more like this is a spot in the desert where sand is being shuffled around or being blown around in some way.
Can I see anything to do with scorpions?
No. Other than the dead scorpions below you, you don't see anything around. They burrowed up at you, so you can guess their den is probably somewhere directly below you. And other than that, there are no sights of scorpions, and you don't even see any other adventurers.
Which is weird because there were some that came out here ahead of us.
Skill issue.
Alright, so while I'm doing this, I do not have full use of my own eyesight. But I am going to keep this up, because I am assuming we are going to set camp now.
That'd be nice.
We could use a long
Doctor's
rest,
orders.
preferably.
Most of you guys are taking at least a short rest.
I need a short rest. I'm Warlock. I didn't really use anything, so.
True.
I just went magic bullshit go.
One other thing you can see from that high up, you can see way out in the distance, in two different directions, two different things. So, back the way you came, but in the desert, farther in that direction, you see that there are a lot of lights in a far distance, campfire lights, stuff like that. But it looks like it's miles out right now. And the other distance, at a point higher than your own elevated self right now, you can see the moonlight reflecting off of something that seems to be reflective in some way, some kind of glass or mirror. But it is something that is way up high and looks like it's a massive something in the distance. Completely stationary.
All I heard was shiny.
Yes, shiny and distance high up.
I can fly.
But this is also something that looks like it's miles and miles away. Like, these are two landmarks you're seeing from a distance.
It's just the sun.
Well, it's nighttime, so if the sun is shining, there'd be an issue.
So
I never know.
You are in the desert on a bright lit moon night. You are able to tell that this is moonlight reflecting off of something. Whereas the other one is campfires and stuff like that, where it's like there is a large gathering in the desert in the distance. So they're two different vibes. And then you've got much closer than either of those things, the spot in the sand where it's continuously being blown up.
Maybe we should check out one of the campfires if it's one of the other adventurer groups. Strength in numbers.
I didn't say I shared this information.
Okay.
Damn, Bird shut you down just like that.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Now I shall share the information.
Well, then that was pointless, Taku.
No. He was automatically assuming Tawaku would share this information. Sometimes that may not happen.
I mean, I was speaking out of character, to be fair.
Oh, you didn't specify. You know what his rules are. He can't tell the difference if you don't specify.
Gotcha.
Well, I was just mainly giving you bullshit.
Got it, I see how it is. I get I'm on you now.
Taku likes to give people a hard time. With that being said, though, Taku shares with the group what everything he's seen. Or Tawaku, rather.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bird shares with the group. Shiny object in distance, campfires in distance, fluming sand somewhere closer by. Floop, floop.
Jade will probably be the first one to speak up, saying, well, look, those scorpions were way more brutal than I thought they were. Also, I'm not trying. So I'm not doing that flinging it 30 feet up in the air trick ever again, as far as I'm concerned.
I feel fine. Dude, I'm ready. I can go again. We can do this all night.
No, because I don't have any other second spell slots.
Don't worry, I got you. I still got blue spell slots.
You can just tell with like Shade's eyes looking at you, Carby. It's just like, please no. I this is way more magic than I'm used to using in one day.
I'm still rare for round 2 though. Come on, man.
I think we should.
You guys.
No, that's fair.
Yes, listen to Aloe Vera. Set up camp.
Aloe Vera.
Right. So everybody's setting up camp?
I'd like to cast alarm so that nothing can surprise us.
Okay.
That lasts for like, what is the ritual time? Like 6 hours? Just out of curiosity.
Say that
I know
again.
it lasts for a certain amount of time.
Short rest is 3 hours.
Oh, gotcha. So
is 6.
Short rest kind of depends. The as rules is written, I believe short rest is anything between 1 and 4 hours, and a long rest is between 8 and 12. Short rest depends on how much healing you're doing. In my opinion, I feel like a hit die should be at least once every half an hour. So if you're going to be using 4 to 5 hit die to heal up, then you guys should probably be there for 2 hours, something like that. Whereas long rest, the long rest side of it is more about if you're taking guard rotations, because everyone can sleep within 8 hours. Elves can do it in 4, elves meditate for 4 hours instead. And that's a long rest for them. That's why it's elves. If you do a full short rest for 4 hours, elves can consider it a long rest. That being said, if you're taking shifts, then there's a 2 to 4 hour discrepancy that you need to add on to the end to work that mathematics, and it ends up being closer to 10 to 12 hours for a long rest.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
So we're doing a long or short?
I think long makes sense.
Right.
Just so people get their spell slots back.
Wait till daylight.
Alright. I did cast alarm. That should give us a warning within the next 8 hours if anything tries to attack us. So.
Cool. All right, you guys take your long rest. Go ahead and hit so on your character sheets and fill up your health. Review or get your spell slots back in and all that.
I got all my spell slots back, baby.
Good deal. Good deal.
So that means my one.
What happens when you don't use it, E?
Listen, I was just too good. I didn't need them, Built different.
I'm gonna jingle the 5 silver you gave me. That good, huh?
So
yeah, what is that? Short-term memory.
So that means my broken arrow is fixed, right?
Yes, if you took the time to do so while you were in the long rest, 100% you get to fix that arrow.
All right,
also,
perfect.
Since I only needed to rest for like 4 hours, I did take the time to like salt and all that.
Oh yeah, I should probably salt my rations too.
Cool. Bet.
Obviously, yes.
Tawaku's like, I don't need to worry about that. I'll wait till it's smelly and then I'll purify it and eat it. No worries.
And then my arrow that stinks, I guess, I cleaned it.
Yeah.
The one arrow
all right.
that was all covered in scorpion gunk.
So you're back to full count -1 for your arrows then.
Full count -1?
Yeah, because that one broke, remember? Or no. None of them fully shattered. That's right. So you're at full count.
So, yep, so 20 arrows. Perfect.
All right. So as the sun rises, it starts getting hot real fast. You guys start finding yourself sweating almost immediately. The carcasses, although very well cleaned up for their meat, is starting to smell fairly quickly.
Oh, yeah.
What are you guys doing now that you find yourselves in the desert and you know of these 3 landmarks in general directions? 2 of them are much farther away than the other.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Elevated Sight again and see if they're still there.
Okay.
before we head out.
Yep. As you do, you see that they are still there. The pile, so you can see where the sand's floofing up, and it seems to be in a dune. Where now that the sun's hitting, you can actually see into the dune instead of where there was shadow before. And you see that there's a hole in the dune where sand is being shoved out of it, and it's creating this semicircle of sand outside of the hole.
So it's making a pit. Basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it seems to be making a wall of sand outside of this cave in the dune.
Fight
I
pit.
see.
I am going to relay that information.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a feeling that pit is bad news.
Me too.
That's why we should go to it,
Could also
right?
be what's causing it.
Try to avoid it.
I don't know, man.
What could be causing the desert to expand? That's what we're here to investigate.
Yeah. Maybe
Fair enough, but what? Okay.
Yeah. Not gonna get any leads if we just sit around doing nothing, right?
I guess.
That's an option unless you want to go to the other area. I mean, it sounds like there's people there by the sounds of it. That's also an option.
They might know more about what if they've already passed by it. It looks like
It's in the opposite direction.
Maybe they know more about what's in it, so maybe we could get more info before we go to.
The dune location is semi on the way to where the campfires were the night before. As the sun is rising, the campfires are being extinguished, and you guys are losing sight of that encampment, but you do know the general direction.
Do we just want to make our way to the encampment?
It could also just be more adventurers, and they're going to be less inclined to help us because
that's also
the
true.
Party that finds what's going on that gets paid.
Yeah, that's true.
They could also be bad people and want to kill their competition.
That's fair enough.
So, Dune?
You could do that.
I would.
Dune!
Cautious. Let's just be cautious when we do this.
Let's march straight in. Don't look around at all. Head first.
There's also the bright and shiny light I saw last night.
Shiny?
Shiny. Very shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
All right, so are you using your height and sight while you guys travel?
I will. I'll need somebody to guide me because I do not have line of my sight.
I'll guide you.
Piggyback ride.
I can see myself down below.
I've got 4 arms. Piggyback ride.
Never mind. I'll walk by myself.
Damn, I tried.
I can see myself, but.
All right, so you guys head there. It takes you about half the day to get there. You guys are pretty tired, pretty sweaty, pretty gross by the time you get there. Oh, hit with another smoke up. Give me 1 second, Panda. And as you guys approach the top of the dune, you see down towards the bottom there is a large cave. And can I please get a perception check from everybody?
Yes, you can. Sorry, I'm eating a
Right.
Oh, sick. That is a 17 plus 5, 22.
Hell
yeah.
So that's a dirty.
That is also a 17 plus 5, 22.
222s.
Completely froze for a second there, so I have no clue what just happened.
No worries.
What's the perception check again?
Roll a d20 and then add your perception modifier from your skill list.
And
Dylan, you also need to roll a perception check.
Oh yeah, my Discord froze for a second, so I had no clue what just happened.
Everybody's rolling a perception check as you guys reach the top of the dune above the location. Perception is in your skill list.
Here.
I have to pull up your character to look at it myself. So, looking at your character, right next to your ability scores, you see your skills.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to them in the grayed out area tells you what modifier you're using.
Yeah.
So perception is wisdom. So you use your wisdom modifier, and because you do not have a black dot next to it, you do not add your proficiency bonus.
Right. So, I don't. Okay.
So it's just your dice plus 2.
I rolled a nat 10 plus 2, so
12. All right. So everybody notices the hole itself and sees the sand being pushed out. Jade had the 17, right?
Dirty 19.
Dirty 19. Elira, what'd you roll? 15. All right. So yeah, you and Ruger just see sand swirling around at the bottom. You're not really sure what's happening other than there's sand being is leaving the cave. With your 17, or sorry, dirty 19, Jade, you notice that there is a sign that is semi-buried out front of the dune. You can't read it from this distance, but you see that there's another sign farther up the dune ahead of you guys as well.
What's the distance between Jade and the sign you just mentioned?
The first sign is about 60 feet down in the dune next to the entrance of the cave. The sign farther ahead is about probably 30, 40 feet ahead of you on top of the dune. Okay. It seems to be directly above the cave on the dune's top.
Okay, the sign that's 30 or 40 feet, can I use my telekinesis to try to lift it off the ground and bring it closer to us to see what it says?
Yeah. It moves pretty easily, having been stuck in sand. And you pull it towards you. As you're doing that, Bird and Cammy, you guys are seeing... You see the sign, see him lifting the sign and bringing it to you, and you see just inside the sand that's being pushed out what looks to be rocks pushing the sand out. And you notice there's actually an earth elemental within the cave.
Okay.
Get away!
As you notice this, the sign approaches you guys, and you see a sign that says, Ferris is trading gems. Trade gems for artifacts.
So it's not an evil elemental.
Do I have gems?
I'm poor.
Shiny.
Let me rephrase that. It doesn't say trade gems for artifacts. It says trades gems for artifacts. Like he trades you gems for artifacts.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I just
unless you
hear
want
shine.
to see an entertaining show with my telekinesis abilities, there is nothing I can do here, dog.
I mean, at the very least, even if we don't have anything true, we might be able to get information on what might be happening from him. If he's friendly, considering he's selling stuff.
That's a good idea.
Might be a good idea, yeah.
Do we see anybody else in the vicinity? Because I doubt the earth elemental is what's selling it to us.
You never know.
No, you do not see anything in the facility, in the general area right now.
So,
because for all we know, we get close to that earth elemental, and it's ordered to attack anybody that gets near.
One way to find out, right?
Yep, go on, buddy.
Yeah, go on in.
I'm gonna if it's like a straight down cave, like.
So to get down there, you kind of got to go down the dune, which will take a acrobatics or athletics check to get down the dune without falling.
I can
I'm a fly down.
Climb on the dude that really wants to go down.
Spider climb isn't going to help in this particular situation.
Okay.
Because it's not a firm substance, you're just going to have sand sticking to your hands.
Yeah.
It won't come off.
It's going to be like the worst beach experience ever.
Worst thing glitter at that point. But yeah, I'll make my way over. I'll
like your hands.
I'll use one of my patron arms to wave to it with like my hands still in my pockets. That's what I'm gonna do.
Gotcha.
This other sign. Can I read it?
The one down below?
The one that was not brought to us.
Yeah, it's down below in front of his cave.
Yeah. What does that say?
You can't read it from here.
Can I read it while I walk up?
Because remember, that one's half buried in sand. Go ahead and roll your acrobatics or athletics check to get down the dude.
Oh yeah, acrobatics. Here we go. I'm rolling well so far, man. All right, so that's a natural 18 plus 4. I can show you if you want, but
no, I've
been good rolls today so far.
Is anyone following him down?
Yeah, I'm just going to fly down.
You said acrobatics or athletics? I got a dirty 18 in athletics.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're all going.
Yeah, might as well go too.
Why not?
Yeah.
So what do I roll for?
Austin, you can fly. You don't have to roll.
That's right. I can. That's right. I'll fly.
Or athletics.
I'm going acrobatics because I have a +2 in that.
And of course, I just rolled a 17. So.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I can show you if you want.
Oh.
No, I believe you. All right, so, 2 of you fly down. The rest of you make it down. 2 of you basically just like surf down on your feet, and Jade, you kind of end up sitting on your butt as you make it the rest of the way down. But you guys make it down, no problem. And as you make it to the bottom, you can see the sign clearly says Ferris's Trade Wares, as sand is just being bellowed out of the cave. You guys are close enough to hear the grinding of rocks, and this, it literally just sounds like grinding rocks as you just hear.
Gotcha.
Does anyone speak
Klingon?
No, it's not Klingon, it's Terran.
Damn. I don't speak Terran, I only know Primordial.
Hmm.
Language.
There you go.
That's an option.
Who has the best charisma? Is it on myself only?
I have a +3. I have a 16.
We'll have to read the spell specifically.
I have a 10.
I have a 12.
It's you who understands.
Yeah.
Yeah, range of self.
I have to trust my charisma then. Oh.
You got this.
I have +0, so I have.
You got this. It's fine.
So you cast that as you're walking up and hearing this grinding noise, and suddenly the grinding noise starts taking the shape of words in your head, very slowly but firmly, as you start hearing, and rolling in constantly, can't keep my cave clean, can't mine if I'm constantly cleaning, what the fuck am I supposed to do? As he's shoving sand out as fast as he can, trying to keep his cave from getting buried.
So I'll turn back to the group and be like, hey, he might help us if we help him. He can't keep the sand out of his cave. If we help him clear it out, he'll help us with information.
Damn, I got an idea.
Okay.
So, I have a thing called Eldritch Blast. Can I blast the sand?
No. Oh my gosh. Warlocks and their Eldritch Blast.
I just wanted to say it. I don't think that'll work, but I thought it was funny.
At least Fireball would make sense as you tried to turn it to glass. Like, what's Eldritch Blast gonna do?
Alright. I have Flaming Sphere.
I can shoot
Alright, so chat, if you were wondering if our team can do any kind of communication with any NPC, this is your answer. They literally now understand that he's a shop owner who can't keep sand out of his shop. And these guys are like, oh, let's just Eldritch Blast the sand out of his shop.
No. That is specifically the dying guy.
Is that can comprehend the language?
You can, I believe it says you can write and speak as well. We'll double check that, but gosh dang it.
I thought it was funny. I had to ask.
Oh my gosh. All right. So can you... Okay, so you cannot speak it then.
Okay. It's as if I was trying to read in that language, I would have to be touching it. if I was reading it.
Fair.
So I'm just, do you know what? Let's just turn the sand to glass. This is fine.
I can make that pretty easy.
Firebolt ready.
Hell yeah.
Jade's eyes are just gonna widen as he sees this, and he's just gonna like take several steps backwards.
Well,
let's do
He
something.
has no clue what the hell you crazy people are trying to do here.
So suddenly he turns around to blow the sand out and sees you and goes, "Hi, welcome to Paris."
Watch out! I just shout, watch out! I'm gonna try to turn the sand to glass to help you out.
That's a lot of sand. That's a lot of sand for a little firebolt.
I don't want glass floor. I'm made of rock. That creates dangers. I get sued.
I kind of just.
That's the best burst of solution.
Like, it's no longer existing. It's.
You see, he's like at a weird loss for words. He's like, can't even. He just kind of turns around and goes back inside. As you see, sand just starts blowing in off of the mounds that he's made.
I'm like, no.
And that is where we will end today's session, guys.
Yeah!
Our players have depressed a earth giant, or earth elemental.
Listen,
I didn't
if you can't
anything.
fight, make it up in social combat. Am I right, baby?
Oh
For once, torture is not the reason for distress on somebody else.
yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that was
Right.
good.
Sand to glass,
Love that.
freaking him out and leaving him.
If he needs me to get rid of the glass, I can Eldritch Blast it. If that helps any, but you know.
There was no glass.
Jade's
She didn't
these
fight-
powers
didn't
are pretty
shoot it.
great, but I don't think they're gonna work very well here. Just a general hunch.
You can tell Lyra has very much issues with social interaction.
Oh, shoot. All right. So we're going to go ahead and leave it on that cliffhanger to see how our party goes ahead and deals with this social interaction when we get back. Because let's be honest, chat. This is a weird one.
Okay, I'm not judging you, Emily. I just love how your thought process went from, okay, how do I stop from getting all this sand in? Fireball.
Not fireball, firebolt.
I'm not even like mad or upset or anything. I'm just impressed. Like I like that's where your brain.
I'm dead.
Truly a wizard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for episode 2 of the campaign, The Land of Argile. We got a fantastic cast here who are chaotic as hell and genuinely will do, like any classic person in 2024, will do anything to avoid actually talking to someone they don't know.
I don't even have it. Like, I just don't know what he's saying.
Oh, snap. All right, guys. So with that, we will see you 2 weeks from now for The Land of Argyle's episode 3 as we keep it rolling, avoiding burnout by going every other week because we got a lot of projects up and running. But make sure you are checking out all of these guys' channels. I know Nitsby and Dylan, they're doing their own D&D stuff on the side as well. They got their own campaign running. You guys want to do a quick plug?
We have 3 going on right now. So we have 2 channels, Lost Harbor and the Lost Shipyard. You can find them on both on YouTube and also on Spotify as well. We have the Roman Harbor campaign, which is on the Lost Harbor. It is a very heavily homebrewed, like D&D pirate campaign. We also have on the Lost Shipyard, the Sanity campaign, which is run by Acrid, one of my other co-hosts, is a whole apocalyptic campaign. And I recently started up a mini one-shot, not mini one-shot, but a mini campaign called the Amnesia campaign. They're on like second session. They're literally having to figure out the characters from with no information. They have to figure out their sheets. They don't even know their own stats, nothing. So I'm making them work for it.
And I'm there.
He's there. I DM 2 of the 3.
I'm there.
That's what's up, though, because that's a game type I've always wanted to run, where the characters get blank sheets and then they start finding out as they're playing who they are and what they can do.
Yeah, dude.
That's a fun idea.
Really fun so far.
Yeah, they're really fun so far. I have so many other mini campaigns I want to run after this one, man. You got no idea.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, we got Emily, who runs on YouTube. Emily, go ahead and give yourself your plug.
You'll find me as Leah Plays on YouTube. I am currently actually just now returning after a 3-year hiatus on YouTube. So ideas for content are needed. Yeah, that's about it. I mostly used to play Minecraft, thinking about getting back into that, so...
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's what's up. And then, Taku Jack, would you like to plug yourself, Sir Lunatic Chibi?
Not until I start getting my stuff back up and running.
All right. And lastly, Austin, is there anything you would like to promote?
Not yet at the moment, but in the future, I'm not sure when, but I want to try to get into 3D modeling.
Yeah,
which I do have 3D modeling experience. I'm really good with a lot of hard surface stuff, so environmental props, weapons too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not the strongest at characters. I do apologize. I'm not there yet. I do want to get there in the future.
But, you're doing good so far, man.
Yeah,
I've seen a bunch of his stuff. He really is.
Yeah?
I mean, for what it's worth, as someone who's taken 3D modeling in college a few semesters ago, it's hard. So respect.
I agree. It's especially with so I'm good with I'm really good with a lot of sci-fi stuff. I'm good with that. I'm good with I'm good with sci-fi medieval stuff as well. So if you need any weapons or environmental props, I'm good with that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't have my own site yet. I would like to try to do that in the future. It's just right now with work right now.
Well, hey man, you got anything up you want to sell between now and then, you're more than welcome to throw up on quest@hands.com.
Oh, okay.
All the proceeds will go back to you. I ain't stressing it.
Okay. Yeah, not right now at the moment, but I mean in the future, yes. Which, by the way, Nick, I am so sorry, but I have been meaning to get back to that model that you told me to work on.
No worries, bro. No worries.
You have me that lizard guy. And yeah, I did get in the process of making a shield for it.
Nice, hell yeah.
And the sword part though, that one's a bit of a challenge. I've never done anything like that before. It was like a Arabic sword.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call those again?
Scimitars?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. I just call them Arabic because I've seen those in movies where people the Middle East use them.
It's funny because a lot of media will just call them short swords, even though that's not what they technically are.
That's not a short sword. That's all.
It's not. It's about the same length as a short sword, so a lot of people just generally call it a short sword, in media. I can't remember if they used the proper name in Avatar: Last Airbender, but I would hope so.
I think they did. I think so.
In an old movie, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, that scene with that sword guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Arabic sword. But originally, it was supposed to be an epic sword scene, but Harrison Ford was too sick. In real life, he was sick. That's why he was sweating. So then he just goes, "Can I just shoot the guy?" So he goes to the director, "Can my character just shoot the guy?" He's like, "Sure." So they tried it, and then then the director's like, "All right, that's good enough."
Honestly, I thought that was a hilarious scene.
It was.
I apologize really quick. Since we're about done, I'm gonna go and hop off because I really need to use the bathroom. So
You're good.
You guys take care and have a good week.
Yeah, I'll see him later.
He left quick.
Yeah, when he needs to go, he means he needs to go.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end my stream. So I guess thanks for tuning in, those who are watching.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Sub tour. Do